Let's go. We're back. Episode 11. I remembered. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Aim Down Sights podcast. We got a lot of cool things to talk about tonight. Obviously, we're going to be talking about Hellblade, our thoughts. We're going to definitely do a deep dive, maybe further than most podcasts. We don't want to brush off Hellblade and move on from it right now because to us, it's the hot topic. But let's say hello to our guest here, Sheik. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing great, guys. I'm just sitting here enjoying this game. I just can't put it down. I'm just enamored by it.
Yes, sir.
It's good, man. It's too good,
man. That's what the masterpieces do to you, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad I played Hellblade, the original, not too recently. Just did another playthrough, and it's just so I could do I'm so fucking glad I did that, just to really do like an A/B comparison. And we'll get into that because I got some thoughts on some of the shit that people are saying out there. I think is crazy ridiculous to me. But Nero, how you doing, brother? How's it going, man?
Pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. You know, good to be back with another one. With Panda, the legendary, Brother Richie, the homie Sheik pulled up, man. Got this banger, this masterpiece, this first true generational game. We got to talk about true next-gen games as well when we touch on Hellblade, shooters. We got a lot of things to talk about, guys. We got a lot of stuff to dive into, man. But I did finish Hellblade. We don't got to talk too much on spoilers. I know a lot of people didn't, despite what the media wants you to think, that you can beat it in 1.2 hours. You know what I'm saying? That's not really the case. Take y'all time with this, man. I'm definitely going to do another playthrough. I'm going to be playing on the hard difficulty all throughout, and this is going to be my collectible playthrough. I play, make sure I go get all the faces, war stones, and stuff like that. But, man, it's just so much to dive into with this game. So, yeah, man, it's going to be another good one.
100%. Panda, how you doing, girl?
I am fan-fucking-tastic. I have...
Still glowing, still looking beautiful.
I'm just trying to sort something out because I was like, I haven't put out We're Live post yet. So I was just doing that in the background. But I am great. I have been just loving Diablo 4.
Did I lose you guys there a second?
Oh, we got you. Back. You were good. And... just what I've played of Hellblade 2 because I haven't finished it, so don't throw stones at me yet. I've been busy, and I have to play this game sober. The audio design. Don't throw stones at me yet. I've been busy.
Make sure you mute yourself, Sheik.
Mute the video in the background.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Can you hear us, Sheik? Yeah, I think he left. I think he's gonna have to come back because he's having some technical issues or something. Yeah, there's always technical issues. Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah, this ain't Spaces.
Right.
It's a different world. Yeah. We're definitely we're gonna definitely talk about it, guys, for sure tonight. Hellblade is definitely our main topic. We're gonna be talking obviously about some news that has happened in the Xbox world, obviously. So we'll definitely get into that. We got some like COD talk. We got some Xdefiant talk we're going to be going over. We got some good topics. But one thing I did want to...
finals as well. You know,
absolutely. Yeah. Sheik, you with this, brother? Let me see if I can plug him in. Yeah, I mean, I see him there, but it's just a black screen right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with him. Let me get into this with the whole Hellblade thing, at least, because this is something I wanted to get out of the way real quick, because I think a lot of people assumed the same things that I did. Ninja Theory reveals when Hellblade 2 development actually started. Because we got a lot of bad narrative out there talking about how long this game's actually been in development. Turns out it's not as nearly as long as people actually thought. Hellblade 2 development began in 2020, not earlier, surprising fans who assumed it had started much longer ago. The game's impressive. Go ahead.
I was going to say they wouldn't have got access to Unreal 5 that early.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think it's because they were... because we kind of had the little slice that showed us what to kind of expect, what to feel from Hellblade, and I think that
even though
people,
that was UE5, But it was so brand new.
Like if you see the trailers, right, of some of the like sections that you come across in the game, and when they zoomed in on her face and stuff like that, this game got upgraded. No Ubisoft downgrade, no E3 downgrade. This thing looks better than what we were showed, and it was already the best thing we've seen from trailers. You know what I'm saying? And we got it in front of us, and man, it's living up, man. Ninja Theory, Xbox, cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be.
I mean, I think it's kind of impressive though, Nero. Like for to be in like actual development for 4 years, like we talk about all the time that all these new games are taking like 6-7 years now. Like the AAA games are taking forever because their budgets are just like overblown and the teams are just huge and stuff. Yeah. But you got a team of 80 people who put
talent.
This out.
Yeah, we need
4 years, man.
We need more of that. Retro. We need more. We need more devs that's talent. When you make games from talent and passion, and you're not too worried about budget and saying, "Man, I can't make a great game unless you guys give me 130 million or 100 million for this cost." Like, nah, man. When you got them talented teams, them small teams, man. That's how you stay. That's how you keep your position. That's how you keep jobs. When you can be efficient with the tools that are
efficiency. Hell's yes.
Like, let's just talk about the technical side of things too. I'm sorry, I don't want to start it off. Just go, but the game.
Well, don't go too far down the rabbit hole because we are definitely going to get into it.
I think we've all got so much.
It's so hard, dude. It's so hard to not go down this rabbit hole right now.
It's one of those greats. This is one of the greats.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to go through the quick news. Luckily, our first subject is Hellblade. So right after the quick news, we can get in there, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on with Sheik, guys. So we'll try to figure out. I don't know if he's in the comments or whatever, but hopefully he can figure it out. Black Ops 6 will be on last gen consoles apparently.
That's so
information. Yeah, I guess I assumed bad on me 4 years into this generation. I assumed that there was the cutoff was going to at least happen by now. But information regarding Black Ops 6 has surfaced online, specifically concerning the game's pre-order status at GameStop. I don't think anyone's officially said this for sure, but in an image shared online, it appears that GameStop is preparing to accept pre-orders for Black Ops 6 on PS4, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X consoles. Now, we know, a lot of people on PlayStation do play this game. We know that 48% of the player base is still on PlayStation 4. Mm-hmm. They haven't upgraded to 5. So I think that's really one of the biggest issues here is that people just haven't upgraded to PlayStation 5, which makes me scratch my head why there's a PlayStation Pro that's gonna be coming into existence.
Makes no sense.
It's just a weird thing.
They need a permanent price drop for the PS5. It needs to be.
Yeah.
The PS5 should be the same price as the Series S.
I knew you were gonna say. I was waiting for you to say
the same price as the Series S, man.
I don't agree with that, but I think it definitely needs a drop. A hell of a drop.
They all need a drop. It's crazy that we haven't got that.
It might be slightly, barely.
I mean, if they drop it to Series S prices, then that
because listen, the reason I'm saying it got to drop to the Series S price, right? I'm saying from a business perspective. For Sony, right? They need to drop the PS5 down to $299 because when you do that, that's gonna make Xbox drop that Series S down to $199, which I think they should go ahead and do. This late into the console generation, you sold what you sold, man. Right? You're not about to sell another 10. You got to really drop these prices like substantially. Like you got to drop them, or you just need to get ready to move on to next gen, which seems to be the smart thing. Which Xbox is doing, you feel what I'm saying? Like this was a rough gen. Some brands didn't really get too many games this gen. I've been eating good. All generation with Xbox. I've been eating good. I'm a happy gamer. I don't know what all the gloom and doom around gaming as a whole is. I'm a happy gamer. I've been eating good every year. Like even on the slow years, like I was still. You feel what I'm saying?
Let's make sure we put up. Yeah, we hear you, Sheik. Well, you saw it for a second too. What's going on,
listen,
brother?
Just so people can see, man. Listen, I'm a real motherfucking person, okay? Just so y'all can fucking see that. You know, the trailer park PlayStation, so that nigga, I'm motherfucking real, nigga. All right? I'm sorry for cussing on your show. I just wanted y'all to know what it is. But listen, I'm here.
I like what Sergeant Sentinel Gaming said. He says that Game Pass Daily, Blop 6 being an OG on the OG Xbox One is gonna be fire. Literally, yeah. I don't know how the fuck is gonna run this game on some of the older hardware, but hey, it is Activision. They are the masters. Maybe.
Cloud, right?
Hey, real quick, man,
yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, it's got to run on the Switch, so you know they can get it on that One X and One X and the Xbox One.
We were just, me and Nero were just clowning our boy Games Hero the other day on our space, and we were like, so you're gonna be playing on the Switch? We're gonna be fragging you all day, man.
Yeah, dude, I feel bad for anyone who's gonna be playing COD on the Switch too when 2025 when it comes out. Damn, good for you. But Adidas right here, Adidas20 with the $10 says, "I'm here." What's going on, brother? How you doing, Adidas? Yes. Thank you. We do have our members too, guys. So if you become a member, you can use all the cool emotes and all that stuff. So don't forget that. If you want to become a member of the ADS crew, we're here for you. It's as low as $2. We said it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We got a dozen. We already got a dozen members so far. So if you want to join us, go for it. It is there, and we got a cool animation. So I hope somebody joins so they can see that animation I made. But we'll talk about that later.
Worked real hard on that.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
You want me to run the lovely little members thing?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Show them. Yeah. It's coming in at a Switch. Is COD Mobile? Yeah. Maybe Sentinel. I don't know. Actually, that's a good point.
COD coming to the Switch. Though, listen. I'm gonna be that guy, man. Not too much on Nintendo. All right, not too much. Let's not do too much on Nintendo. Nintendo is coming around on me.
He's a Nintendo hater.
I'm starting to feel like a Nintendo and an Xbox is really all I need out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling. Drop that Switch 2. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some slightly improved. Let me go from getting 520p, 28 frames per second with the Switch 2. Let me get that 645p. Let me get that 645p.
True next gen, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
True next gen.
Handheld, man. I shout out Nintendo, man. Nintendo ain't the one wanting to see Xbox C's to exist. You know what I'm saying? My beef ain't with Nintendo.
That's true. Absolutely. Shout out.
Fans buy their games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the real.
They definitely do.
Over there. Sony always want to talk about shit that sold. All right, we just heard half of Call of Duty players are still on the PS4. That's embarrassing. Yeah. That's embarrassing. You want to know why?
That's a lot,
because Sony is still selling PlayStation 4s in 2024. Look at that. The fucking irony. Do you see what I'm talking about? Listen.
It's funny because now can we say that the PS4 is actually holding back gaming? Okay, can we admit that now? Because that is kind of a fact. I feel like
Xbox stopped developing Xbox Ones like 2 years ago, bro. They stopped manufacturing them bad boys like 2-3 years ago, bro. That's the fact. Yep. And when that happened, guess what? The media, nobody talked about it. These podcasts, nobody talked about it. They stopped selling their fans Xbox Ones. They gave you an affordable next generation entry with the Series S. There's no reason, if you are an Xbox fan, there's no fucking reason you should have Xbox One to begin with. Like, come on. I'm sorry, but the peasantry is real. Go trade that in at GameStop. You get like $50, $60 trade in with that ancient box. You know what I'm saying? Come on home. You know what I'm saying? Come on home, man.
I said that I want because I still break out the Connect Sports for the family. We do bowling sometimes, bro. So I still got that.
Hell yeah.
But I got
a little low.
I love my One X.
Is he cutting out for you guys a little bit, or is it just me? I can't.
Yeah.
A little low, yeah.
Oh, okay. Cutting out?
Just a little bit, like here and there, and your volume's a little low.
All right, let me see.
What you on?
We're doing it live, guys. We're doing it live.
Yeah, that's how you know it's real.
Let me turn off the camera 1 second. Let me.
30 below saying I still got my X1 hooked up. Good for you, brother. Speaking of Nintendo,
shout out to the Xbox One though. I think that was a good concept.
I mean,
excellent.
Let me just say this, man.
Edition. I fucking love that thing.
Let me yo Panda, right? Check this. I'm not gonna say too much, right? But look, the Xbox One, one thing you can say is that motherfucker was engineered beautifully. You cannot like the look of it. You can say the power, okay, cool, that in the third with the base Xbox One. But I never heard the fans ever for my Xbox One. I never heard it. I never heard the PS4 on the other hand, whether it's the PS4
jet
Pro,
engines,
Slim,
baby.
that shit.
Yeah.
Straight jet engines.
And an earthquake. Can you hear them?
Yeah,
I'll turn my
exactly.
PS4 on. You can hear me under the rubble, right?
I did want to mention something about Nintendo. We don't talk about Nintendo a lot, but I do think this is kind of interesting. Nintendo just did an acquisition. Holy shit. Nintendo never acquires anything. Acquired Shiver, which is the studio that was porting over games like Mortal Kombat 1 and Hogwarts Legacy to the Nintendo Switch in 2023, which I got to tell you, dude, that's impressive. Yeah. Yo, Shiver has got some magic going on. So there's a lot of speculation.
I'm wearing my lovely Pokemon shirt because I'm a big Nintendo fan.
There's some speculation though, like with this. It's obviously like I think it's probably mostly for the Switch 2 and a lot of ports, maybe more ports coming to the Switch 2. Why else would you buy Shiver? But people were like, could Nintendo be going to PC? I don't know if I believe that one, but I would love that shit if they were on Steam. How fucking awesome would that be? But
I mean, your games sell already, and holy shit, people will double up on those titles.
Dude, there's no way they wouldn't sell gangbusters on PC. Yeah. There's no way that wouldn't sell like fucking crazy on PC. I think they would gobble that shit up.
Them acquiring this, right? This might help them get Call of Duty over there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe help them like port it over. Maybe get it over there sooner. We know it has to come to the Switch. People are making the mistake of thinking it had to come day and date, so they were breaking the contract. That is not what it said whatsoever. It said like in a timely fashion or something like that. It was worded so they don't have to do Call of Duty day and date.
It's 10 years worth of COD, but it's also not saying when that 10 years would start, right? So it's whenever they deliver that first port to the Switch is when the 10 years would essentially start, right?
I mean, that's what I got out of it, but there was it said nowhere about Nintendo being day and date on COD. And I think that's the most important thing. It's like, I think they made an agreement, like, hey, is it coming? Yes, it's coming. Cool. Which it's obviously going everywhere. So it's going to go to Nintendo Switch 2 probably sometime in 2025. I can almost guarantee it's going to happen.
Probably the best bet because of the way that their system is set up, and that they need to work on the infrastructure on party chat and all of that. There's a lot of work to be done in that space in order to deliver a really good COD experience for those gamers who want to engage on that particular platform. Yeah.
Well, personally, I definitely think Call of Duty can just go to Switch day one. I think if you don't put the newer ones on Switch, that's understandable. But I think Warzone can definitely survive on Switch. I think you could definitely throw Warzone.
Call of Duty Mobile.
I think they can throw Warzone.
They could strip it back.
I honestly think they can throw Warzone on Nintendo.
I mean, they do. They strip it back. Like, there's no doubt. Like, all the ports are stripped like crazy, but at least they're there. Yeah. I mean, you
should know that though. When you go buy a Nintendo Switch, you should just know what it is. Like, that's, you feel what I'm saying? You should know what you're getting into. You should know you're about to get 520p games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, as much as I am the joke, that new Paper Mario game that came out, I stumbled across a video on that, and I said, yo, this looks all right. That art style, I said, that looks pretty dope. I said, that looks pretty good. And I skipped out on the Switch, so yeah, it's a remake. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody out here doing remakes.
It's Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, like, they know. I know.
I have bought multiple. Like, I got my 3DS just for Ocarina of Time 3D. Because I loved Ocarina of Time. Like, that's the only reason why I got a 3DS was for one game.
It's also why, like, in our intro, like, she's like, you have to put something from that game, like, in the intro. Like, you have to.
From my favorite Zelda game, which is Wind Waker. So it's a
Wind Waker. Sorry, that's right. Yes, absolutely.
I'm a big Zelda fan.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I think it's great to just be hearing some positive news, which isn't a layoff. Isn't
yes, exactly. That's why I wanted to bring it up.
And it's coming from Nintendo, and they don't usually say shit.
They don't, dude. They don't acquire. I can't tell you the last time Nintendo acquired fucking anything. Like, I legit cannot remember.
Yeah.
Right.
That's really kind of why I was like, whoa.
That's good for Nintendo, though. I'm happy them, get more, get more stuff. Get ready for the Switch 2, man. Get ready for the Switch 2.
Yes.
Whenever that comes,
100%. Some other news kind of going back to Ninja Theory. It all comes full circle. Xbox has reportedly greenlit the next Hellblade game from developer Ninja Theory. So I think a lot of people are assuming that it's Hellblade 3. I don't know. Like, I don't know if that maybe someone in chat, has that been confirmed? Because I think that's people just guessing that it's Hellblade 3. I would personally, I would like to see them do something different, just because after what I just played, I'm like, oh man, like, I just want the studio to just surprise me, like, do something completely different.
They need to let them remake Rise, Son of Rome. With that motion cap technology they got over there, them battles. Because wasn't Rise, Son of Rome, wasn't that a bunch of one-on-one battles for the most part too?
Yeah, kind of.
Yes and no.
I mean, it went quickly from like one to the other. You like almost like switch. You're doing your thing, and then you can switch to the other guy.
Block with your shield and block with your shield, and it would automatically block behind you. And like,
it's not that far off though from Hellblade 2 combat.
That'd be the perfect.
Like, it's not.
Why, hear me out. I said that Microsoft, with them, they should open a studio that's dedicated to just straight remakes and remasters. And I only say that because
I agree with that.
But they have
1000%. I agree with that.
Now that the Activision, all this is under us, I don't think people like got the reality setting in. But the games that we own, the IPs that we have, like, people forget Activision was going super crazy during that 360 era. All of them from the freaking man, it's just so many to name. Like, there's so many games, bro. Those Transformer games would be awesome. You feel me? Like, just join and it don't even got to be, give certain people promotions out here, man. Like, Microsoft got some real talent, man. Get somebody the helms, and I say that'd be a good idea, man. Just like, because Sony got Blue Point. Get
but
your own
Blue Point making their own IP now?
I think they are.
I guess.
But they got Nix. They got Nixus. I mean, that's their PC guys.
I think Blue Point is a fantastic studio, and I'd love to see what they're going to do. But, they're working on Project Mara with with Ninja Theory, sorry, and they were announced that they're working on another unnamed project, and then this came out saying that this game has potentially already been greenlit for a third, which is a high possibility later down the line, before they deliver their next two projects. Who knows? But from what I've played of Hellblade 2, all I'm going to say is they are masters at what they do, and it would be fantastic to just always continue her journey. It's such a visceral experience, and it's a genre and a theme that needs to be kind of told and reminded for people, because a lot of people who game have mental illnesses and a whole heap of other things, like neurodiverse people and those sort of things. So I think they're going to continue doing what they do well, and I don't think there's any chance, and people who keep going, please don't close Ninja Theory, I don't think there's any chance that Ninja Theory is being closed down.
Definitely. Look, no, they already confirmed games. That's what the media wanted. Panda, I hate to break it to everybody. Everybody wanted the Hellblade. That's why you see it getting 5s and 6s out here. They wanted that game to flop so they can have layoffs and that studio can close down, similar to what happened with Tango. They not for the people. They're not for the gamers. You understand what I'm saying?
They're for the clicks.
How can they
don't give a shit about these people's jobs.
How can they be for the gamers when they're not even for the devs?
They wanted it for confirmation bias. Xbox buys studios and runs them into the ground, and as a result, this is that confirmation.
That's that narrative that they want. And this is a small studio, so I think Microsoft is smart and they realize what they have here. You should give Ninja Theory. I'm sorry, I know people want to see this, that, and the third. Like I said, I want to see Rise or something from them, or people might want to say, "Yo, let's go heavy combat." No, let them have that creative freedom. They are a small studio, like we said, about 80 people. Give them their money. They prove what they could do with 50 million. Whatever they want to do, let them do it. Be hands. If it's one studio to let them cook. They've proved it. You know, and like Panda said, the mental health aspect of the game. I'm mad that every reviewer that shitted on the game and gave it a low score. None of them mentioned anything about the message behind the game. And I just how can you review a game and not
it was muddled or muddy?
Muddy. I'm like that's so
in there, and I was like,
that's messed up.
Representation. Bro. Who in your journalist field has any qualification to judge what they did in that game?
That's a fact.
Around the psychosis aspect. I don't think anyone does, so it just shows how disingenuous their review was around what they understand psychosis to be, and how it got pulled into that particular I can't even think of the word for it. Damn it. Too excited to be talking about this. I'm so angry about some of the things. But that particular medium, that's what I was after.
And shout out to the chat, man. Like Lord Ruffner said, hey Ninja Theory, do you? Shout out to everybody in here, man. We got 86 people. Shout out to the homie Yobi. He said it was said that Hellblade 3 has been greenlit. That's awesome, man. Like I said, let them cook, man. Let them do what they do. Like, it's what people don't realize, right? And what Xbox, and I hope Xbox really realize this, right? And it kind of made me question it just a little bit when the Tango things happen. But from a business perspective, I get why they doing it, right, and why they did it, not to justify it. But
I mean,
I hope Microsoft realize, right, that it is a room like don't know system got communities within communities like Xbox do. You got the Halo community, you got the Gears community, you got a Sea of Thieves community. You feel what I'm saying? You got a Forza community, then you got a Forza Motorsport community. 2 different fucking communities right there.
Yep.
2 completely different communities. So you have these cult followers and like communities that really love your games. Even when we critique and criticize them, I'm a Halo fan. I had to, Halo, in my opinion, is in a boring state right now. It's a lot of shooters out here. I still love Halo. I still go back. Ain't nothing like Halo on the market. But at this point, I'm ready for true next generation games. All these games that was made for cross-gen, not saying it's not no good cross-gen games out here, especially from us, if it's anybody, but it's a reason Microsoft stopped manufacturing Xbox Ones a couple years ago. Let's just focus on the future.
I mean, why wouldn't you greenlight their next project? The Hellblade 2, $15 million, AA studio. Yes, they've grown, but their budget
was that what the budget was at?
15 million. The last game was 10.
Wait, how much?
Oh my god!
How's
this questionable?
Hold on. I'm not hearing that right. You said 50 or 15?
1.5.
1.5?
Are you fucking for real?
Get out of here. Man.
Are you 100% sure? Is that correct, Panda?
Nah,
pretty sure that's
ain't no
correct.
way. Yo,
dude, that
doesn't include the money that went into their new actual
marketing
studio with all the other stuff.
No, you can't count that. We can't count that.
Yeah,
that's
actually just the game development.
That's a Microsoft write-off.
My understanding was 15 million.
Holy shit, dude! If that's real, wow,
that's incredible.
There should if that's for real, there should have been no question of these guys ever getting shut down.
This is the best studio in gaming right now. This
holy fuck.
If that's real, you did all of this with that little amount of people with this little bit amount of money, and it goes back to what I've been saying, Retri.
Yeah,
fucking passion, love and passion is gonna win out every time when it comes to game creation. You fuck all that high budget. How many high budget games come out here and flop?
Have just completely flopped, dude.
Garbage because you have no direction. You have no soul to your game. It's a hollow game. It don't hit home. Starfield, Hellblade, Forza, Psychonauts, all of these games have a soul to them, have a charm to them. Whether that charm is for you or not, it exists. Yeah, and I love that for us, man, and I love that for Xbox. So I hope Xbox learn that it's a place and it's a fan base for every game. So all these, and that's why screw these reviewers. Judge games for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Speaking of judging, hey, we got our Hellblade 2 on this channel. The review is up.
Yes, we do.
Check that out whenever y'all can. We're gonna be having plenty of reviews and more content discussions. I got my Crossfire X impressions coming up. We're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying?
Did you just do a fraudulent? Did you mean Xdefiant?
Oh, what would I say?
You said Crossfire X.
That's
why I was like, yo, is he being a dick right now?
Hey, oops, my bad.
That's hilarious.
Kind of similar in my experience.
I knew. Yeah, see, that's.
They are
I love that shit.
I enjoy Crossfire X a little bit, man. I feel like it got a lot of hate. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. Sheik, we could hear you, brother. Just so you know, I don't want you keep like bouncing in and out. So I don't know if are you here with us?
Can you hear?
I'm here. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
All right. Cool.
All right, let me get past this one last piece of quick news, and we will deep dive into our Hellblade thoughts, guys. And thank you for setting this, Nero, because this was kind of like a last-minute thing. But Jez Gordon is saying, if we didn't already know, Avowed has moved on to Unreal Engine 5.3 support from Xbox. With support quick, from Xbox.
I think your mic is like doing a crackle. It's kind of like crackling. I'm not sure what it's.
Yeah, I was hearing something too. I think he just bounced again. Okay. And they're working with the Coalition. So there you go. Okay. So some Unreal Engine 5.3 for Avowed coming up. So I think a lot of people were like, "Does this mean it's going to get delayed?"
Whoa! Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I got to touch on that. I have to touch. Yeah,
go for it.
Sorry, I know. It's quick news and listen, Xbox is leading the way. They are leading the way with true next generation games. It took Xbox and Microsoft to put Unreal Engine on their back. It's a reason Epic came to the Coalition. We basically own the branch of Unreal. That's the way it feels, because the way Coalition utilize and optimize their games is incredible. You see it. They helped out with Hellblade. They're helping out with Avowed. Going to Unreal Engine 5.3 is huge, right? For all the technical heads, go to shout out Digital Foundry, man. They slowly turning the page. They was very honest. Shout out to John Linneman. He was very honest.
They made a great video on Hellblade, man.
You know, that's the thing about ADS. That's the thing about Next Gen Nero. We're truthful, man. We're going to spread that truth, man. You know, but shout out to Sergeant Gaming, man. He said the Coalition is basically like the Goku of Xbox. I definitely agree, man. Facts. They keep powering up, man. They're going to keep powering up, man. So it's dope, man. Shout out to Farkey.
Ready for Microsoft.
Farkey, someone got a Rice Krispie mic.
Hey, yo. A Rice Krispie mic is crazy.
Hellblade 2 is no fucking loading screens. It's great.
Yeah, no loading screens, man. And it changes the world at times. The very same thing people liked about the Medium and people liked about, Ratchet and Clank, the changing the worlds and stuff like that. Senua does that too. Senua has been doing that since the first game, looking through things and zooming in and then changing the landscape. So the potential was always there. I'm sorry, man. Hellblade 2, just a masterpiece, man. If it wasn't for Starfield, it would be my game of the generation. You know what I'm saying? Woo. I think.
All right, let me move to the other scene. Well, we're gonna get into Hellblade right now, guys. Let's go deep dive.
Very quickly though, Avowed, great.
Go ahead.
UE 5.3.
Yes.
I think we're going to see some performance games that they're probably going to get out of that once they get comfortable with what it is. And I think that Microsoft is going to make sure that they send a UE5 team who's familiar with it over there to make sure that the transition over is as seamless as possible. I'm excited. I think they could do a lot more with UE5 than they can with UE4 around probably their vision. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna improve with the lighting. You got nanite, you got global illuminations, you got there's just so much. 5.0 and
mic that's crackly.
Oh, is it me crackling now? Oh, this ain't good.
When you're talking, I'm getting crackling coming through.
Oh crap! See, I'm hearing crackling when Sheik was talking. Great.
Wait, we're just crackling.
Yeah, it's just crackling everywhere right now.
I'm muting my mic. Definitely having some technical difficulties, especially on the camera side. I'm like, what the hell? Me and Retchy was talking about it before. We was trying some things.
Yeah, we were messing around trying some things. Am I crackling to anyone else?
I'm hearing crackling, but I don't know if it's you. I muted my mic just to make sure it wasn't me.
It's only when you're talking, Retchy, am I getting crackle.
Wow. We put the Rice Krispie mic allegation.
I'm hearing crackling without anyone talking, to be honest with you. Or
unless it's your headset that's making the crackling sound, which is why you're hearing it.
I don't know. I'm hearing it too. Let's get this 30 FPS show together.
Guys. Yeah, I'm really sorry. It's It's the improper frame pacing which is causing the crackling in the show. Yeah.
Hey y'all got me fucked up. Don't ever call us no 30 frame. Hey yo, we are a podcast about being first person shooters aiming down sights. Don't ever put that Redfall day one lunch allegation on us around here. All right.
Let me try something here. I wonder if I kill. I got multiple things going on, so I'm gonna kill some stuff. Maybe.
Now. I don't know what it was, but
yeah, I don't hear it now.
You're not hearing it now?
No,
I don't.
Nope.
All right, I think I know what it was.
You play Middle Earth. Fuck you.
Oh, see, I just heard some
weird.
Nothing
to do with me.
I just no, when you just were really loud there, Panda. Like it made some noise in my headset, but did anyone else hear that or no?
We'll continue.
Okay.
My hobby.
All right, good. I feel like Cocoa Pops now. You guys, let us know in the chat if the Snap Crackle Pop persists, please, and I'll try to do other things. I don't know what else I can do. I closed down a bunch of fucking things right now, so hopefully it helps. All right, I'm not hearing it right now, so let's get into our main subject, which obviously is Hellblade. Nero, you still here with us, brother?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. It was sounding too good, so I just wanted to make sure things were
definitely
sounding too good. So I was like,
some technical hip mishaps today. I don't, but
Rice
Krispie treats do sound good right now, man.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's dive into the Hellblade. Don't let me get started. I'm gonna go ahead and let whoever want to go first.
Yeah, let's get Sheik in here because he hasn't been able to talk at all, man. So let's get your impressions of Hellblade 2, Sheik. Did you finish it, sir?
I'm not finished yet because I'm savoring this game. Listen, I want you guys to hear something. Just listen to this.
Audio. No porno, Sheik. No porno.
What do you know about this place? This place is nothing special. There's something malevolent in the air. Something evil. Something you can't fight.
All right, don't give him too much.
Nobody knows.
Don't give him too much.
Will help us. Those that make it out, they come back. Changed how? What does that mean? Changed how?
Hey, Sheik, don't give him too much, man. We might they might try to copyright us putting her voice
I mean, to be honest,
that's a good point, Nero. Thank you.
I mean, Rachel and I just quickly turn off our cameras while we cream in our pants listening to the audio.
That's what I want people to understand, right?
Yeah.
So when persons say to you that the audio is nothing spectacular, you guys heard that, right? That is a Samsung Q990C soundbar system. That's the top sound. Well, it was the top because now the D is out. I'm probably going to get that next week anyway, but my wife's probably going to kill me if I do spend money on it, but I'm going to get it anyway. But what I'm saying to you is this is what I play it on, and it gives you that full immersion. If you don't have the headphones, I have the reason why I don't play with the headphones because Nero knows this, right? The first game literally screwed with my head, because I'm like, okay, the fucking voice is a little too much for me, so I decided to play with my sound bar. I still get the immersion around it because with my I have a QN900 B, which has the Q Symphony with the sound bar, so everything gives me that 3D surround sound. So it bounces off the walls, the ceilings, the floors, everything. So you get that full immersion, and that's what you guys were able to hear just now. And so, again, anybody who tells you that the audio in this game isn't good is literally full of shit. Okay, they're full of shit. And I can say that to Zocker. I will call his name out. He's full of shit. I will call any other.
Yeah, I was surprised that he said that, dude. I got to be honest with you.
Discount coupon for some hearing aids. They clearly need them.
Yeah, I mean, you guys heard it. You heard the voices. You heard the rustling of the wind through the leaves. You heard the footsteps. You heard it's just, that's what this game does. It's a full immersion. It is a love letter to gaming. And I'm just so enamored by it. I love it. I'm enjoying it. I can't put it down. I'm taking my time through it. I don't care how long it takes me to complete it, but I'm going to enjoy this experience.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, spoken like a real gamer, man. That's like I said, man. I'm definitely doing another playthrough and like I said, the immersion is just so incredible. Even like people might point out, you can't go certain places. That's cool and all, right? But when I'm standing at one of the cliffs and I'm looking at that draw distance, I'm like, yo, this is insane. I have never seen anything like this in my life. So it's like,
Exactly.
and I've been trying to tell people, Xbox is home of the true next gen games, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like these games are true next generational like games, bro. From Starfield to Hellblade to Forza Motorsport, these games are legit, man. No matter how much the media try to downplay them and try to hold them back, and even just not third person. First party games, even games like Alan Wake 2. That's a true next generational game. You feel what I'm saying? We got Dragon's Dogma 2. That's a true next generation game. Even I would say the Resident Evil Remake 4. Even though that was still being held back by PlayStation 4, people don't remember that. But that was, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that on the PlayStation 4? It wasn't on the Xbox One. It was only on.
I don't remember.
Anyway,
to be honest with you,
yeah. But man,
was that a game?
Good,
Sorry,
man.
I dropped out for a moment. I was reading a comment.
Oh nah, you good, man. Hey, trust me, I know how it be. But now I was just saying, man, we've been treated with a lot of beautiful, true next generation games this generation, man, from first party to third party, man. And Hellblade 2 is literally the best one of all of them when you talk about pure graphical fidelity. And my whole thing is you can just harp on one side, whether you're talking about the audio or the graphics. You can just spend hours talking about just one of those topics. But when you put them together. Yeah, the combat, my lord, that mocap, every swing of the blade was so weighty. Like, yo, it's incredible, man.
You felt like you were heard. You were like,
yeah.
Honestly, I was like, oh, I don't want to die. Like, holding my breath in certain moments.
The combat definitely, like, it feels like they zoomed in the camera a little bit. It seems a little more personal. Like I know they did because I just played the first one and the camera's a little further out. So I think this one was supposed to be a little more like visceral, like in your face type of thing, which I'm fine with.
With that being said, Hellblade 2 feels so personal in every fight. Can somebody tell me a game that's on that level? When it comes to the combat and the fighting, like what game is giving fights that really feel like this? Yeah, I mean, yeah, mine as well. You know what I'm saying? Hey, every morning I wake up. Hey, I'm right there with you, Panda. Every morning I wake up and step out of this damn bed, I feel just like Senua. Get up now.
Yeah,
you're nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't go in that bathroom.
Don't watch your face.
Watch your life. Like damn, like leave me alone. Like, I'm just trying to make it a Saturday. Yo. Yes, sir. Shout out, let's homie Reese.
I mean, if we're going to talk about like the combat very quickly, sorry, Retro, I know you're going to quickly go to that.
No, you're good. You're good. Talk about it.
Faster, it feels a lot smoother. I noticed an instant elevation in compared to the first game when it came to combat, and they made it a lot harder for those people. The oh my god, the parrying window, very small,
dude. Yes, okay, it is harder, right? Like I'm not crazy. Like I did feel like the combat is harder in 2 than it was in 1. Like 1 is pretty easy
if you time your focus correct. And there was a video up on Twitter.
Yeah,
if you've seen it. If you time your focus correctly when they're throwing an axe, she'll catch it and she'll fire it back at them.
Did not know that. I'm going to play again just because of that alone. I was like, what?
Is anybody going for the
he's like, there's levels to this. There's levels to the combat that people are still finding. Yeah.
That was incredible. And that's why I say screw the biased media, right? Because for you to say the combat has regressed, but you haven't even explored everything in the combat. What if it's even more secrets in the combat or things that she unlocked that we don't know about? For people, it's not a new game plus per se, but it is new, like 3 ways you can play with different narrators. So one of the characters I really liked it, right? That I might not have liked already, but the character development throughout this game and this series as a whole is beautiful as well. Nobody talks about that, right? But you get to have him commentating the story. You understand what I'm saying? So you can see from his perspective I'd rather say here from his perspective, right? So I feel like that's pretty dope. That's enough reason for me to play through the game at least one more time. I'm going to do it on hard. Like I said, get those collectibles. I want to get that full completion because, man, I was sad when I finished it because I'm like, man, I was so satisfied, right? And I want to say this as well. for the people talking about the length. As fun as that game is to me, and as perfect as a piece of perfection that it is, the best part about it to me is its length and its pacing. A lot of games overstay their welcome. You don't want a game to overstay. As much as I love that combat and stuff, I don't want to do that for another bloated 10 hours.
Correct.
If it's not gonna be any new mechanics.
That will have you tired.
A lot of games do that.
It's too intense. It's too intense.
It's too intense to
prolong that experience for that.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take on. You get the voice. It's a heavy game, right? This game is not for everybody. This is a heavy theme game. So there's just a lot to. I mean, look, like Sheik was saying, he didn't even use headphones for a very specific reason. That it was like kind of getting to him because the audio is that immersive and that good.
Stoned people. PSA warning.
Don't. Don't do what Panda did.
Don't do what I did. I had to turn the game off right away. I was like,
that's like nightmare fuel. I don't know. I would not do that. I don't know how you. Yeah, I wouldn't have done it either.
Great. It was great to the point where I couldn't play the game.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize. You can imagine that game at 30 hours long. What that would do to some people psychologically.
Yes,
you can't
exactly,
take that long doses, man. You got to be real careful with things like that because it really takes you into the element of psychosis. I'm telling you, that is not something to play with.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Lord Roughness. I didn't mean to laugh. I just looked at his comment at the wrong time. He says it could have done with some fast travel. He says, I guess he didn't like the walking.
But that's the thing. Like for everybody complaining about, toggle the run. Jog a little bit, man. Go burn some calories, man. It's not. Look, that's the thing, right? For everybody that got a complaint, whether it's about the combat, whether it's about the walking simulator or anything like that, bro. It's not an overly long game at all. It's perfect. It's the perfect length. By the time you start complaining about the walking and combat, the game is over. That's good. We need that. You understand what I'm saying? We need games that is more of an experience. And for everybody that got a complaint, let's remember this game is $50, $49.99. This is not even a $70 game, and this is the biggest leap. This is the biggest leap from a one to a sequel since probably Batman: Arkham Asylum to Arkham City. That's one of the biggest leaps in game. And I'm sorry that your Spider-Man 1 and the Spider-Man 2 leap wasn't a leap at all. You understand what I'm saying? Like that. I'm sorry, that wasn't really. Go ahead, Pat.
I mean, we got to remember too, like the price point. Like he's talking about, like Spider-Man 2. Like, and when it comes to I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about Miles Morales. $50 wasn't a long game. Perfectly fine. But now it's like, why is Hellblade 2, that's a shorter game, for $50 for the exact same price point? Why is that an issue? I actually love this. I've been clamoring, and you can go back. I've been saying this for years now on podcasts, that I want shorter experiences. I'm tired of the fucking Ubisoft side quest bullshit. I'm tired of having to try to beat a game in 100 hours. I'm kind of tired of that. I don't want every game doesn't need to be that. We want different experiences, and then when we get those different experiences, we bitch about those different experiences. I don't think you want different experiences, guys. I think some of y'all just want the cookie cutter bullshit you've been getting for the last 20 years. Hellblade's here to give you something different, and I think it's great, and I love that Xbox picked them up, no matter what fucking people like Colin say. Fuck that shit.
The thing with those guys are right. Is that they like games for training wheels, press B, press A, quick action, things like that. This game doesn't have that. You have to literally learn on the fly. And the combat, this is what I want people to understand.
It's no hard.
How the fuck do you expect a 120-pound woman to pick up a sword, a broadsword now, and swing it wildly around the place and beat guys who are, in some cases, twice her mass? How the fuck do you expect that to happen? The game actually creates the anatomical physics of a fight. When she swings that sword, you can feel that. When she parries those blows, you can feel that. That is what would happen if someone was to take a swing at a 120-pound woman.
Look at sergeants.
Look at
you come out alive. He says
with those fight scenes with Charlize Theron, like it gave me those vibes. That was such an intense experience watching those, and like you could feel like them getting tired throughout the longer the fight scene went along, and that's the sort of experience that this delivered. but in a way that we could interact. And the nuances within the combat around just the fact that you can't just spam one button to get through it. You have to parry, you have to dodge, you have to
it's
change
a life
up
or death
and use
situation
focus.
every time. And I also like what Sheik was pointing out about her weight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like the realism in it because I got backhand multiple times.
How many times did you try to block and you just got pounded to the ground, even though you had hit the block? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I said, the way they is doing this woman, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, these dudes, and just the drive to fight back, the drive to get up every single time, and to kill them was so satisfying. And I'm just like, this game all around is a masterpiece. Now look on the screen, we got that good old Xbox taking full effect.
Fuck you if you don't think this is real. You can suck it if you don't think this is real. I don't know what you're smoking. Like, look at this shit. Worth playing from a 90 on the original to a. This is exactly why I did an A/B comparison. This is exactly why I just played the first one again, because I wanted to see if all the mechanics were improved. There's not a single thing, in my opinion, that wasn't improved. The combat might not have taken leaps, right? The combat was, probably one of the smallest improvements, in my opinion. But everything got improved. Everything. Now, how do you go from a 90 to a 70? How do you go from a 95 to a 45? 90 to a 75, 80 to a 63, 90 to a 70. Exactly. I'm sorry, guys. How much evidence do you guys need? Like, how much do you need? Did you seriously think a Hellblade game wasn't going to play like Hellblade? I really don't think you guys wanted a Hellblade game. I think you wanted to play something different. It was supposed to improve on all the old mechanics. It was supposed to be Hellblade 2, but I think you all wanted something different. And you didn't get it, so you bitched about it.
Shit like that. They want loot chests and skill trees and all this bullshit. No, this is a game about a woman going through a journey. And the thing is in this game, she's fighting the duality of herself. The last game was about her going to hell to find her lover. This right here is her finding herself and who she is. And that is why I so appreciate this fucking game. Because we now know who Senua is. We are able to feel her emotion, feel her pain, feel her rage, and her understanding. First and foremost, her father is a real piece of shit. That nigga's a real
he is. Yep.
I mean, if you look at the storytelling of this, and you look at her as a character and what she did in the first game, for them to dramatically change the combat wouldn't match the narrative or who she is, because
would it make sense?
They wanted her to turn into Kratos overnight, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, shout out to King Corey, man.
Yep. You can't suddenly, and we're looking 10th century Iceland. You can't suddenly just absolutely flip the combat on its head and deliver something that is being delivered in other games, because it wouldn't narratively match her.
You know what it is too. You know what I noticed too, Panda, right? This game helps people realize how gritty, how intense fighting really is. I think a lot of people run around with these games just slaughtering people, killing. It's a place for that, and that's pretty fun. But this game shows you the brutality of she's not even at war, but she's at war. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She's taking on each fight.
Two wars.
Like a war. Yeah, she's taking on two
internally.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
fighting
incredible.
Herself while fighting them. So she's already mind divided, and that's a big thing, is people forget that in reality, having that psychosis there, she is fighting through that and surviving of real enemies.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I think I like Hellblade more than God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. I don't care what people say. Look, I love Norse mythology, and I feel like Hellblade is I like Hellblade take on it more. You understand what I'm saying? Because she feels naturally and within Norse mythology. Let's not forget, Kratos was dropped in the Norse mythology. I knew Kratos from fighting Zeus. Maybe that plays a role in it. Seeing his other stories, I get that you reset it and you do this, that, and the third. But me personally, I've been saying this for years.
It's grounded in realism. This game's grounded in realism.
This is real. Remember what the devs, they said this themselves. This is about Senna surviving, not winning, just making it through the day, right? And that's a lot of this feels like, whew, man, I just barely survived that. But man, I do want to mention, like, I know you guys have obviously played at least to this part, but the fucking lighting. All right. I just want to talk about the part where you were coming up to all the guys who are breathing fire and stuff, and you're going through the corridor, and all you're seeing is when they're blowing fire and you're looking straight ahead is the lighting of hitting all the rocks and the shadows.
And then
fucking perfection. Like,
Yo,
holy shit.
Remember when she was crawling under the bridge or whatever, and they killed the woman, the woman, the blood dripped on her face? Jesus Christ, that was fucking crazy.
Well, the sound of, like, the visceral sound of, and the lighting, the way they told that, she's crawling through that little crevice.
Crevice,
and then you can hear the voices just going, are they doing this to her? Oh my God, they're like killing her. I don't have the exact words for it, but like you are seeing it play out in a shadow, and it's a great way to storytell while you're going through there, knowing that you're heading towards that, and it's like amping it up and amping it up and amping it up.
Definitely.
It's such a fantastic experience as a whole, and great storytelling. And if you played Hellblade 1 and you liked it,
man,
you should
gonna
like
love
this game.
Yeah,
I would be shocked if you like the first one. I'd be shocked that you wouldn't like the second one. That's why I'm scratching my head.
Guys.
Even if you don't quote unquote like 2, you can't go from saying it's not enough that these guys didn't like it. We see the reviews right on the screen. You can't go from saying this Hellblade 1 was a masterpiece, groundbreaking game, and then go play 2 and say the complete opposite, or even give it a half. You giving it half the score as the first game, and you said the first game was revolutionary. And this game literally improves in every aspect. You know, like no matter who.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Combat to just looks, even Digital Foundry, man. Shout out to the homie John Lindemann, right? For once, and he even said like this is the best. This is the first true generational like game. This is incredible, man. And I just want to say real quick as well. Shout out to the chat, bro. Shout out to the freaking chat, because it's good to know I'm not crazy. God of War 3 was the best because it was the game, not a movie. Absolute facts. The reason I don't own the PlayStation anymore because I don't like their games. It's a fact for me as well. The OG God of War trilogy is better. I agree. Ragnarok is so boring, and in 2018 is saved by a stranger boss fight. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not crazy. That shit overrated.
Guys, I can tell you guys this joke. So I'm sitting down playing last night. So my wife comes in the room. Oh, why you start watching this movie without me? So I said nothing. I'm sitting there playing. So she's like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm playing. She said, what you mean you playing? I said, I'm playing. She said, this isn't a movie? I said, no, it's a game. So she looked at me. She's like, are you serious? I said, yeah, watch. You see what I'm doing? Now look at the screen. She's like, oh, my God. She literally thought it was a movie. Literally.
Yeah, I believe it. This would definitely fool my wife if she had actually watched me play it, but I did it so quickly that it was 5 o'clock in the morning when I finished.
I'm tired up, bro. Playing this game, I want to watch you play it. And I'm like, she doesn't care about video games. And I'm like, all right.
I didn't even get to show my sister yet, but I showed my sister the trailer of Hellblade leading up to the latest one, right before the game dropped, and she said that's insane. So I can't wait for her to come over and I'll show her this, yo. But yo, Lyric, speaking absolute facts, what up, brother? Like I said, what up to the chat? Got 114 people in here between X and YouTube. We appreciate y'all, man. Good to be back with another episode. But yo, look, facts. Senua over Kratos. Facts. Come on, man. Come on, man. Kratos can't even hang with Doom Guy, man. Doom Guy fuck Kratos up, bro. I'm tired of being humble, man. Let's really do, because we want the console wars, man. Let's put y'all IP main protagonists against ours, man. Ellie is not walking out the room versus Senua. That's a fact. She ain't them voices.
Oh God, no.
Them voices gonna get in her head and say, "Fuck her. Who's this little girl? She's nothing."
The voice acting alone in this, Melanie, how would you say her name? She did such a great job.
She's so good.
Yes,
of
man,
just
yes.
taking her to the next level on that journey, and the fact that they recorded multiple she had a what is the person who helps with voice coach, so that they could get out the different gut sounds. So
yes,
and such when she's fighting, that visceral nature, so it sounds more realistic based on what action she's doing and those sort of things. But I'm just gonna say, this being a 8-hour game, and yes, if you want to just sprint through it, you can get it through it in 5 hours. But majority of us who actually want to experience the game are going to take about 8 hours, even longer. The other side of it is Stray. Stray, Cute game.
Speak on it.
Damn, I enjoyed it. I beat and reviewed
Game
it,
of
man.
the year
Nothing
nomination.
wrong with Stray.
Shout out to Jay Duke, man.
Game
Shout
of
out
the
to my
year
brother, man,
nomination.
because he hooked me up with Stray. Yep. When I first met the
She
homie,
won
Jay
Fortnite.
Duke, he wanted me
I haven't
Stray.
made
Oops, sorry about that, guys.
Look, and one last thing, right? Look, Yobi, I never said that Kratos, that Senua can beat Kratos. She is better than Kratos. That's a fact. And I would argue she might go
obviously,
pro
yeah.
with him, right? But that's
Man,
obvious.
she might beat
No,
him. She
I'm
killed
not.
the god in the first game.
She did kill a god, but listen, I'm
Thank
not
you.
even gonna do
Exactly.
that. We don't
She's
need
the
to
god
get
killer.
her. We don't need to get her. Now we gonna let the women fight the women because we got enough IPs to do that shit. Hey, Doom guy, go handle Kratos. He'll fuck him up, man. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man.
Nobody's beating.
Stop
Listen,
playing, man.
nobody.
Kratos,
I always love those things online. Nobody is fucking with Doom guy. Period.
Ain't nobody fucking
Period.
with Doom guy. I'll
Sorry.
be honest though. Master Chief will fuck Kratos up.
No.
For real.
Oh,
Hey,
Master
he'll
Chief.
fuck
Okay, I thought you were
Kratos
going
up.
Doom guy. I was like, nope. Okay, no, that's fine.
People just throw Kong and Kong Kratos.
Gonna cradle him. I wanted to play this because we're talking about kind of like the Xbox tax and what's happening, and shout out to Snowbike Mike for setting kind of funny straight a little bit here. Let's just listen to this. Make sure you guys let me know if you can hear this, because sometimes we have weird audio issues in here.
You look at me like I want it. I'm looking at you and I'm
Hearing
saying,
it?
yeah, they fought this hard to get there. Where's the fucking win? That's what I just mean.
I guess this isn't a win.
I say this out of fear for them. I like the Vision Phil and team have talked about for so long. I love Xbox being everywhere.
And this isn't a win, though?
Huh?
This isn't a win. A stunning visual, incredible game that pushes the medium forward. That's not a win. Like, I guess the flip side of this is like, why aren't we celebrating this as a win? You bought Ninja Theory to make another Hellblade. You gave them all the money. They produced something incredible in front of all of our eyes. Maybe it didn't hit on the combat and gameplay side, but they pushed this forward. That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah,
that's
Greg,
a win.
answer
here.
it.
No, I'm just.
I think it's so simple. No, I mean, yeah, they pushed like 2 out of 4 aspects forward.
I get that, but
that's
like
a 50% win ratio. That sucks.
We have to say to ourselves
Did
right
the
now,
Order
as gamers,
1886 push Sony to a
There you go. This is why I don't like half of kind of funny. Just saying. I'm telling you right now, these guys are so predictable. I could have predicted who was gonna easily mark Hellblade 2 as a shitty game on that podcast versus those who wouldn't. I fucking knew Snowbike Bike and Paris were gonna like this game, and they knew for a fact the other two were gonna shit on it. And guess what? They didn't disappoint. They never do. So I'm just saying. Go ahead, Panda.
It was like, this scored the same as the first game, right? When we aggregate the score around Metacritic.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Open critic. How there are people going, this is a fail, Xbox failed. How is it a fail? An 81 or an 82 is a great fucking score.
It's a very good score.
How is this a bad score?
I'm tired of this 80 is a bad game narrative. We gotta fucking kill that. It is so tiring. It is not. Almost all my favorite games are in the low 80s. That's fact.
Stella Plum's score.
I don't even know where. I think it's higher. I think it's higher than that. I'm not sure where Stella Blade ended up. Did it end up being that low? I thought it was higher than that. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell us.
About the same score as Ghost of Tsushima, and also same
Ghost.
score.
Yeah, Ghost is right there. Ghost of Tsushima is definitely right there.
Starfield. So it's right on par. Yeah. I guess my biggest issue is, if you're going to review a sequel, there are 3 factors you have to take into account. You have to take into account the fact, like, 3 things. Is it better than the original game? Is it on par with the original game? Or is it worse than the original game? And as a matter of fact, is it worse than the original game? No. So why would it score lower? Unless it would only score a little bit lower if you were like, oh, it's just the same. The fact that it's scoring like 20 points on some people below, 50 points on some people below.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's doing things better than the first game. It's on par with the first game. And that's how you should be looking at a sequel, is going, is it as good as the last one, on par with the last one, or worse than the last one? And it's not worse than the last one, but people were scoring it like it was worse than the last fucking game.
Dude, so people are scoring this like it's an unplayable game, Panda. Like, some are scoring it so low, they're basically saying it's an unplayable game.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I want you guys to understand something.
Spider Cube?
Listen,
there's no fucking Spider Cube in this.
Y'all realize this was the first
Facts.
game released that had no bugs in it. There's no bugs in this game. Y'all realize that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I saw.
Okay.
I don't remember a single bug. I didn't see anything.
And that should be celebrated.
Actually, some of the performance on the Series X is better than the PC around some of the loading pieces between some of the sets. They're getting some judder, but that goes to show that looks like velocity architecture might actually be in play in this game.
Yeah, from what we heard, it was. And I gotta tell you, I played it on both because I wanted to test it out. I wanted to see what it was like on PC, get some extra frames. I went right back to my Series X and my OLED screen because it was so fucking pretty on the CX, the LG CX that I got. That because on my PC is 1440p. Usually I'm not. I don't really care too much. It's always gameplay over graphics for me. But this fucking game is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I ran back to my Series X and playing it on the OLED because if you guys haven't played this, wait till you get like to the cave area. Oh my god,
yeah,
the
HDR in this game.
Holy shit, is it good?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
30 below saying any game in the 4s is considered broken 100%.
Exactly.
Anything that scores like that is considered broken.
All right, I'm going to say something that's going to piss.
Straight from IGN, you can read it straight from them. So,
game
go ahead.
Is Avatar: The Way of Water in 70mm IMAX. Okay?
Yeah.
Plain and simple. There is no video game.
I think we lost you. You cut out. Yeah, you cut out.
End of story.
But now I just wanted to say, that Xbox tax is real, man. You know what I'm saying? They want to see that shit. They want to see that shit fail, man. Like,
I don't know, Trey. He has to yeah, here you go. Did Gollum get higher than 45 from them? Probably. Yeah.
I want to say
that's what I'm saying. We're comparing it to like unplayable shit games.
Yeah, man. That score is disrespectful as hell, man. It's disrespect to the art. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
people are still scoring it like it's a AAA $70 title, and it's not $70, and it's not fucking AAA. They delivered a AAA experience on a AA budget, and the fact that that stupid reviewer they kept referencing Microsoft and the acquisition and those sort of things, and there just goes to show that
that's what Kind of Funny did that. The thing that everybody watches, Kind of Funny, when shut the fuck up about Xbox, and that's what Snowbike Mike brought up. What's up, Shane G? Welcome, brother. I realize that guy's head's cut off. I'll have to fix that.
But like, you can't sit there and King Corey, welcome. Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you. Yes.
Totally lost my train of thought.
That's why I lowered the volume on that thing too. It'll fuck you up. Let me go to this screen. This will be better.
Fuck, I lost it. It's gone.
It's gone, baby.
I'm gonna find it again. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna make that point that I want to make.
Oh man! I mean, well, you were talking about how they keep mentioning Microsoft and Xbox instead of talking about the game. So I don't know if that helped you out, but that's
help. So if you're going to review a game, you need to review it on the game's merits alone and look at it as a game and what it is. It's art, and the artists in this game, holy shit. Did they take it to the next level? The lighting, everything just seamlessly merges into this great experience that you see on screen. And the way that they cut in the cutscenes bits where they take over and they just do their animations is so seamless. The transition is
so smooth.
Getting access back into playing the game. And you can pause. Can we just talk about photo mode? You can pause at any point and you're like, is it a cutscene? Pause, photo mode, you can do what you want. That photo mode is freaking fantastic. I've been playing it. I just keep like, every 5 minutes, pause, photo mode. This is why it's going to take me so long to finish the game, because photo mode is next level.
Yeah, the photo mode is dangerous. The photo mode in this game is very dangerous. Like, it'll definitely up how long it takes you to actually complete this game and finish it. But
you can add your own lighting to where you want to light your scene.
Yeah,
I love when they do stuff like that.
Photo modes in the game, man. Like that's the next generation photo mode right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive stuff. That adding that light That's I don't know no other game that really do that. You know, that's especially to that level. The way they executed it, that photo mode can easily add another hour or two on. If you really, they show that the cutscenes is real time as well. You know, you can pause.
All in engine. There's no actually cutting to a cutscene. It's just engine. An engine, which is why the photo mode is so seamless.
Mm-hmm. No, you said, Panda, like the transitions from going one scene to the next is so crazy good. I know some people have issues with walking around in this game too much, but honestly, I feel like if there's a game that should make you buy a new gen TV, this is fucking it. Get an OLED, guys, because I'm telling you, I was staring at puddles and shit, stuff I usually don't care about, pixel peeping and stuff. This game is that fucking beautiful. The lighting is blowing me away. So I'm glad that this is using Unreal Engine. So I am an Unreal Engine fan, even though it gets a ton of hate because it definitely has a lot of issues. But some people know how to use the engine. Some people know how to use the engine to its maximum. We got this game that's just like a technical masterpiece, and then you even got shooters like the Finals. So it can be done. It just matters if you know what you're doing, right? It's still a new engine. It's still new, but
I just say to everyone who's listening and all, and thank you to everyone who's listening. If you have played this game, if you intend to play this game, do not listen to all the hate or anything like that. Do not listen to the reviews and make that feel like that is going to change the way you feel about this game. If we've already played it, enjoy it. I am sick of people trying to tell us what games we should and should not enjoy from other communities and it impacting our perspective or how we feel about a game because someone else has added their 2 cents in. If you are thoroughly loving this game, I don't care if it's at 30, if you're enjoying it at 30, don't take away that experience from yourself. They're trying to do that. They can't even play it at fucking any FPS unless they get a PC or a console from the Xbox ecosystem. So they are the most salty motherfuckers. If they had the DualSense 5 controller, they would have been just creaming in the pants too.
100%.
The only reason why this game didn't score the way it scored is because it didn't release on PlayStation 5. Bet you if this game ever releases on PlayStation 5, the Dreamcast guy is going to pick up another copy and then change his whole tune.
Look, I might get flack for this, but I mean, I don't, like I said, maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, if they give it to PlayStation, give them a real next gen game, you know what I'm saying? Throw it over there for 30, 40, something like that. They can pay full price, port it over there. I'm starting to come around on that idea a bit. I seen people upset about Doom, the new leaked Doom that's coming, right? Actually going to PS4. And my whole question to that is, do y'all want Xbox to be like Sony or be better than Sony?
Or better, exactly.
Better is the route that they taking. You know what I'm saying? Putting more games over there, getting more profits. You know what I'm saying? All that profit and shit that go back to future games. Higher budgets. Just safety. That's like a safety blanket for the devs that work on. That's just extra income. No way, no time for extra income not ever work. So
I say, who cares? They're going to pay out the ass. We're paying for Game Pass. We got it. They do not. That's the difference.
That's what I'm saying. That's the difference. The fact that they got to pay full price.
Exactly.
And we get it in a subscription. That's the win right there. You know what I'm saying? You at home, that's the best place.
You want Game Pass not to go away? That's how it's going to happen. You want Game Pass to grow and for other third-party partnerships to happen? That's how it's going to happen, right? The landscape is changing in front of our eyes. Some people want to hold on to the old regime. That's fine, but you're going to get left behind. Like, make no mistake. You guys want to claim that you should go over to PlayStation. I say, cool. If you want to go over there, you might get a lot of the games. Not all. You will not get all the games, but you're going to pay a shit ton more than I will. I already calculated this year alone. If you go over to PlayStation just for first party, you're going to be paying $400. You're going to literally pay double this year alone than I will. I already did the math for you.
They're paying $0. There's no exclusives. What are you talking about? It's like, I mean, that's the reality.
Man.
Sorry, I am console warring right there, but it's just
it's fine.
You're doing it right, man. Listen,
Spider-Man 2 did.
They subsidize our gaming for us, so let them subsidize it.
Thank you, PlayStation.
Insomniac devs are like, Hellblade, Ninja Theory is the pedestal. That's what we want to hit around photorealism around the game, and so that is where some of that hate is coming from the PlayStation community, because this is now the standard, and to be able to go like, it's like vinegar in their mouths to go, oh, Xbox has delivered something great, and they have delivered something great. And Ninja Theory deserves all the accolades for it, and I think that it's disappointing and disheartening to see that people don't care about what went into this game or the developers, and they really are just shitting on it for the sake of shitting on a game because of Xbox.
How we called it, right? What do we say? What do we say about? We said like Metro. Like there are players we know for a fact.
Fucking gamer,
just automatically knew they were going to do this because they're that predictable. Now, if you like, how do you trust these journalists if they just continue to do this for the clicks? They're just going for the shock and awe. That's it. So like, how low can we go?
Them journalists. Stop calling them.
Yeah, they're not.
They're bloggers. Yeah. They're not journalists because they don't have any journalistic integrity. They have no standards. Nothing. They're not journalists.
Yeah.
100% fact. All right. You guys, anything else you want to add on to the Hellblade 2 discussion before we move on to the next subject? Anything you want to talk about, gush about? Say
everything. I could gush about this game and talk about this game. Like,
I know.
I haven't played enough of it, but I am so immersed in her story, Senua's story, and the storytelling, the way they're telling the story, the audio. I was telling everyone before the show, it's just fucking air porn at this point. It's so good. And if you, what? Who was it? MBG playing without headphones. There's a fucking put the headphones on, play this game how it's meant to be intended to play, and then you can have a proper opinion, because you're basically gimping the game. In your instant sheet, you're playing with a really good soundbar, and it's giving off that same experience that you would be getting if you had headphones on. But people who aren't playing like that, they're basically just kind of already shooting the game down immediately by not playing it as intended.
Yeah, I agree. Lord Rumpus says a proper one. Greg saying he just wants Xbox to get that win. Dude, Xbox has been winning this whole gen. Look, it's not even about like Xbox the corporation. Like, yes, do I want them to succeed? Yes, because they almost didn't fucking exist. We need to talk about what Xbox is doing for us as a customer, and I feel like a winner, like Lord Roughness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel everyone who's a Game Pass subscriber is absolutely winning, and to deny that and to not see like games like Hellblade 2 as a great thing to add to the service, I think they're fucking insane. I don't think they're real gamers. I think they're full of shit.
I agree. They never talk about the benefits of Game Pass and just being a Xbox consumer. You know, just being a Series X and S owner. You know, having Game Pass, even PC Game Pass if you're on PC. Like the amount of benefits we get for that with the price, the amount of games, the roadmap, the clarity. You know, confirmed hardware, games. You know, just so many things, you know, opening new studios to go along with the closing. You know, people lost their job, but we also hired more people, you know, so it's like, you know, that comes with the business. So it's like people got to start focusing on the good, man, especially Xbox fans, man. They should be proud of what we got over here. You feel me? Like Hellblade 2, masterpiece, dog. Like,
absolutely, man.
Let's do some math here, right? So Panda, once you get your calculator out. So let's do Control, right? $70. Fallout 70.
Well, hold on, Sheik. No. We gotta be no. We can't do that. We gotta be real. We gotta go by the price that is coming out when it comes out, though. Right? Like I don't. Yeah, you got to do that because you're gonna get the people who are like, well, I can get that for $20. You know what I mean? When I did the math for first party, I just did it for this year. Everything that's coming out that we know of that's coming out this year is over $400 easily. That's what I'm saying. That's just first party. That's not that's nothing else.
So you save $400 on just first party alone, just for this year. Okay, $400. You could have. That's what you could do to take your wife to dinner, take your kids out to Chuck E. Cheese's or whatever. See, what people think spending $70 is a flex, and I always tell people, no, spending $70 a game is not a fucking.
A flex is saving $70, brother.
Exactly. You understand? And then what cracks me up with most of these guys is they like to say, oh, you guys are on welfare pass and this and that. No, I like to spend my money on things I love. Like, for instance, I got two Samsung Q990 sound bars. I have a Q990B and I have a Q990C. Both of those sound bars cost $1,600. Okay, I have a QN995B, which is an 85-inch 4K TV. That costs $4,999. I have a Q900B, which is the 8K TV. That costs $4,000. Okay, this is what I really spend my money on.
Right. It allows you to spend money in other places.
Yeah.
And what they really want you to do is to spend it on microtransactions, because that's where the real money's at.
That's where the real money's at. At the end of the day. But that's where gaming is headed at the end of the day. I mean, but let's talk about Xbox, the corporation itself. Keep in mind that literally in 2017, Xbox was literally tinkering on the brink.
Yeah, like, exactly.
Really thought Xbox was done. They thought it was gone. You understand? Xbox was almost like a lost leader for Microsoft. Then they decided to bring out Game Pass, which started to bring in consistent revenue for them. Game Pass.
These guys they don't understand consistent revenue, Sheik. Like, trying to explain this to these guys is like trying to explain them a basic arithmetic. They just don't get it. The numbers are there. Yeah.
They get it. And if you were to do it,
out across all the games that launches into the service. So no matter what, you're making it back.
And if you were to do an analysis on Xbox market cap as a company, okay, so you just bought Activision Blizzard. So you bought ABK, you got Bethesda, you got Xbox Game Studios as a whole. If you were to do a market cap analysis, Xbox is probably worth about $300 to $400 billion if you really do the market cap on it with its EBITDA, which is almost 4 times the market cap of Sony as a whole. People think that Xbox is small. Xbox just last quarter, this quarter, Windows surpassed it, but last quarter, Xbox surpassed Windows as the third leading division of Microsoft.
Which is crazy to think about, dude.
Exactly. You think
I tell you right now, if anyone asked me, I would have been like, there's no fucking way that'll ever happen. And I'll take that L. Like, there's no way I thought that would happen. It's nuts.
And the funny thing is Xbox was literally created to actually save Windows, because at the time, remember now, when Sony first launched
Sony fiasco,
they launched the PlayStation as a computer entertainment system. That was a direct threat to Microsoft. Then you had, oh Lord, who else was getting into it? There are several other players getting into Microsoft, so we had to dominate the television room. We needed to dominate the entertainment center. That was the purpose of Xbox, to push Windows. And Xbox still pushes Windows to this day. But at the end of the day, now Xbox has the ability now to take Microsoft to where it really wants to get. And that is in the mobile gaming space, and also to create its now online store, to ensure that it has that consistent revenue. So as gamers, we should be happy that this company realizes that the content and services it's going to provide to us is number one in entertainment, period. You will never find an entertainment offering this good. Not even Netflix, not even Disney
nothing comes close to this value. Exactly. Dude, nothing. Every year, I don't do this, but luckily there's the sleuths out there who do this, and they'll add up the value of Game Pass, and it's gone up consistently every single year, and it's thousands of dollars worth of content going into a service that you pay now at maximum about $220 a year, because the prices have obviously going up. Obviously, not every game is for everybody, right? But if I have a tough time believing you're a real gamer if you can't find like one game a month that isn't worth your time on Game Pass. And this is why I like to remind people what came out on Game Pass, because a lot of people forget because their back catalog gets insane. And if you can't find one game, I kind of question if you're really a gamer. It's fine if you're casual. If you're casual, don't touch Game Pass. I say then don't touch it. If you just play COD, it's not for you. But if you are a variety gamer and you want to try new things and get the best value in gaming, then Game Pass is where it's at.
Which is
Nothing
why
comes close.
So disappointing about some of these reviews, because if you're putting some of these reviews so far down as a score, you're saying that a game like this is not worth purchasing. I mean, just paying $15 for a subscription for 1 month. So that's what's disappointing, is that they're basically saying, we don't even think this game is worth $15. Which is disgusting.
That's crazy.
And the indie games, shout out Gritty, what up, brother? Like he said, it allows a lot of casuals to try games they normally wouldn't risk buying.
That is like the number one thing we hear from people when they start Game Pass is that. Yep. It's like, oh, I never would have tried XYZ. R.L. Stein, I got to call you up, brother. You're not listening. I didn't say that at all. I said Microsoft. This year, first party, Microsoft is over $400. And it costs you $220 for the year for Ultimate. That's
you
what I'm saying.
talking about all the games we got coming out this year?
Yeah, you're talking over 400. That is just first party, guys. When you add up, listen, it's the value is insane.
When what's in Game Pass, let's not talk about.
No, when you add it up, it's over $4,000. Yeah. When you add up, it's over $4,000 worth of value. Yep. So yeah,
look at this now in the current
Gamers Paradise, man.
This is the Action Adventure sale, right? So the Action Adventure sale, we got Lords of the Fallen, right? Lords of the Fallen, 50% off with Game Pass. Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora Ultimate Edition, 40% off with Game Pass. Suicide Squad, 50% off with Game Pass. Let me see. I'm still
Jedi Survivors now in there, right? Through EA Play.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
through Ultimate.
Then you got the entire Assassin's Creed Legendary Edition, 80% off with Game Pass. We got listen, this is just crazy. You just go down.
Lord.
So how could you not love Game Pass? And like I said, even if they were to put this thing,
this is how to parent, folks, right here. Only Game Pass for you. Yes, that's the way to do it, Lord.
Isn't there a family Game Pass too, where you're able to do it with your kids or something?
Well, not yet.
They tried it, pulled it, and then now they're deciding what they do with it next.
Okay. Yeah, they're going to do that soon because they need to.
Yeah, I agree. I think that needs to come. What the price point will be, that's a whole nother ball game. But
Spotify does it. They could use that same model.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to at least talk about one of the subjects that we did put in the headlines, and that was Xdefiant. I'd say this podcast's probably split on this subject. Would you say, Hero?
I'm not feeling it.
I feel like I might be alone on this island on this one. I'm actually kind of enjoying Xdefiant while realizing it is certainly not a COD killer and it's got a ton of fucking issues. And I will not continue to play Xdefiant if these issues persist. That I can say, but I am liking it. I definitely am liking it.
That's a good way to start right there.
And now Nero can take it away and tell you how much he loathes Xdefiant.
That's a good way to start. I'm not saying I hate. I'm not saying I hate it or anything. It's a cool game. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you what it's not, though. It's not
Shut up, Reese. I punish these guys. I feel. Listen. Let's start a story that y'all played with me because I wanted to play it. Reese and Nero. Nero was complaining the whole damn time we were playing.
Come on, we caught dubs out there. Yo, Gritty.
We did.
We caught dubs out there.
We
Gritty.
did.
We was out there. We was out there.
Gritty was there.
It's not Ubisoft's usual.
It's not a skill. It's not a skill issue. It's a game issue. You know what I'm saying? Gotta talk about it. It's look. Let me just say it's not a true next gen shooter, and that's my problem with it.
Exactly.
If
I
it was
agree
a
with
next
that.
gen shooter, I would be all for Xdefiant. But the fact that it's not a true next gen shooter, that looks like a Xbox One. I mean, it looks like it's probably you can really compare that to Black Ops. The new Black Ops on the PS4 and the Xbox One when it drops. That probably be a better experience, honestly, with all the problems that this game has and stuff like that. So that's very.
Here's the number one problem right here. What Stein is saying is what we keep running into. It's fucking driving me nuts. I know they just had the patch. I do think it's better, but it's definitely still there. He says Xdefiant sucks. I can't understand how I die instantly and need to put a full clip, missing no bullets to get kills. Yeah, this TTK is kind of a little high in my opinion on this game as well.
It feels like a last gen shooter with all these problems. Why would I want to play a last gen feeling and looking shooter that got hit rag problems? Even in one of my
I think it's got desync issues, dude. Honestly, how many times have we died when we're behind, like on our screen? We're like, we've got footage of it. We're behind fucking cover, and then you die, and you're like,
I was running straight at an enemy and ducked behind the statue and still got hit with a bullet, but I still killed him. It's all in the clip. I did some cool stuff, so that's why I say it's not a skill issue because I still, get through with it. The BS and stuff, but it's just not a next gen shooter. People who's playing Xdefiant, y'all need to go play the finals. That's what. No, seriously, that's what y'all need to go play. I don't know if y'all not playing that, but that's what y'all need to play, bro. That's a true next generation shooter, bro. It's Unreal Engine 5. You feel what I'm saying? It's smooth. It got that battlefield destruction. You feel me? It feels great. The movement is good. You might have your problem with balancing and stuff like that, but I say that's really a get good moment. That game is fire. Whether you trying to snipe, they got all type of abilities. It's a really good next generation shooter, and it's really the only next generation shooter. I thought the new COD was going to be that, but that's cross-gen. So you feel what I'm saying? Like Crossfire X feel like it's cross-gen.
I do owe you, Reese. I will re-download the finals, and I owe you a session. You guys gave me my Xdefiant. Look, I'm still gonna give Xdefiant some flowers. I hope they improve it, but dude, this is not a COD killer. It's not even gonna come close. COD will stomp it.
Look, this is my problem too, because we just talked about the game as what it is, right? Now let's talk about the progression, like the leveling up. First of all, everybody looked the same. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you running around, so you'll have two of the same looking y'all, the same two. Like, that's trash. Like, who want to play that anymore? Like I said, finals, everybody look unique. It's a dope progression system. The battle pass is really dope. A lot of great content in there. I'm like, and even just the
finals issues is the games though. Like you're not gonna get. I keep seeing over and over. Where's my team deathmatch? Where's my team deathmatch in finals? I honestly, I think if they did that, I think finals would be huge, and you wouldn't see the final. The finals numbers are going down for a reason though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Not look though, but hold on, listen, yo, don't do that, yo, listen, see, that's where you got me. That's where you got me bent right now, Retry. You got me bent real quick. Don't
I did. I poked the bear on purpose.
Don't say nothing about them numbers going down. Hold up, because I promise
they are.
Put a bet right now. As soon as Call of Duty Black Ops dropping Game Pass this year, it's over. It is, bro. It's over.
Well, it's over for everybody.
Ain't nobody. It's about to be over for Crossfire X after the showcase.
You mean Defiant?
I mean, yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. What
Can I just say?
I love it.
Sorry. I'm not interested in the finals at the moment, or Xdefiant, or anything else. I really just want Hypercharged. That is like my childhood.
Yeah. Hey, that's
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Yo, Panda, when Hypercharge drop? Is next Friday?
The 31st.
The 31st.
Okay, look, listen. When that drop, RIP to Xdefiant. It's over. It's over. It's gonna destroy
you think
that.
So?
That's look, they said Xdefiant was the Call of Duty killer.
$30 game.
Hypercharge is the Xdefiant killer, bro. It's out of there.
Do we know is that's just coming to Xbox though, right? The Hypercharge.
PC and Xbox.
I knew it was on PC, but I meant like console. The thing is like I am
other console version.
Okay, I'm super looking forward to Hypercharge, but I don't think Hypercharge is pushing Xdefiant or the finals out. To be perfectly honest with you,
I know.
Here's why because it's not. It didn't do anything to. It didn't push anything out while it was on PC, and if it was going to do anything, it would have done it there. In my opinion, I still think it's going to be more fun.
Y'all PC people don't speak for us Xbox people. That game going to be popping.
Okay, I'll tell you. Want to take that bet? Do you want to take that bet?
Y'all don't speak for us.
Do you want to bet on it? Do you want to put money where your mouth is though?
Real quick, listen. People always talking about Steam numbers with Xbox. As an Xbox user and console owner, I don't give a fuck about Steam. It's not over there. Wait until it's on the next console, then we can talk. But right now, I talk about Xbox. Them numbers don't reflect what Xbox players is playing and doing. Like the Halo Steam numbers over there don't reflect the Xbox community. Those that don't reflect what we got going on over here. You feel what I'm saying? So, respectfully, hey, Xdefiant might be popping on Xbox. It might be top seller. You feel what I'm saying? Hellblade top seller right now. Good games, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
say Hypercharge $30, so it's definitely. I've been waiting for that game for years. I've literally been talking about it to the point.
Retry, all I'm saying.
No, I think it's 30 here too.
All I'm saying is Hypercharge is gonna be the better game, the more fun a game.
I don't disagree with that. I just don't think it's going to push like I don't think that game's going to push Xdefiant out. Do I think it's going to be a better game? Yeah, I definitely do. I think it's going to be more fun. 100% agree with that. It's a small game. I got hyped for it when all the devs and interviews for Xbox channels last year. Yeah, the problem with Hypercharge is just took long to get out there.
Let me go deeper because people be let me peel some layers back for y'all real quick. Get y'all them good layers, right? The reason I say Hypercharge is going to be better, right? Because Hypercharge, look, Xdefiant has an identity crisis. It doesn't know what it wants to be. It don't know if it want to be COD. It don't know if it want to have a tactical or Rainbow. It's like all of those games, but the worst proponents of those games. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, it's cool. It got an identity crisis. It don't know what it want to be, and it don't do anything that it's trying to be overly well.
I mean, the powers in it is quite fun. It just adds another another extra level, like the skills for that. And I do like that aspect of the game. And I feel like some games haven't evolved. Like COD hasn't evolved where I thought it would evolve. And so I feel like maybe they could take a little bit of a look at what Xdefiant is doing and maybe take some of the good things that Xdefiant is doing and
bite it, improve it, and then kill them.
Yeah.
But I said that because the reason I had said all that is because Hypercharge got passion. When you look at what the devs were saying and how much this game means to them, that's passion and love that's going into that game. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't think
there's no passion. It's
customizing
not no passion.
my action figure. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Saw that guy like crying on Twitter too, Nero, like literally crying. Like that's a team of 5 people that have been working on this for years.
Listen, look, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, right? And that's why I keep saying it's going to be the better game. Whether the Steam numbers or whatever it outdo, that don't reflect us real gamers, as us Xbox gamers that's going to really appreciate that, right? Like that passion. I'm sorry, but Xbox, I'm spoiled to having passion in my games. You feel what I'm saying? Like whether it's Starfield, it's passion in that world. That world feel like it's been existing forever, and that's a whole new IP, fresh, new everything in that, like new lore, new everything. You feel what I'm saying? So you got that. You just feel passion in Hellblade. You feel what I'm saying? You feel passion in Forza Horizon, a racing game, and motorsport. Like just the little details. So these devs is gonna drop a good game. I hope Hypercharge do really well, man. You know,
I hope so too, man. I really hope that takes off.
You know, good luck to them, and shout out to the passionate developers. You know, put that love and that care into these games, man. We don't need. I'm sorry, the world don't need no more Xdefiants, man. We good on that. We got God that's coming. We good on that. You know, man. Shout out to the finals, man. We need real next gen shooters.
You can play. It's okay if you guys like Xdefiant. Listen, I've watched next gen Nero like he's Jekyll and Hyde switch so many times back and forth on that game. I love it. I hate it. I love it. I hate it. He doesn't even know which direction to go in on that one. But anyways, if new members want to join us, we had a good time too. We were laughing.
We aimed down sight for a reason. Man.
We did good,
reason, man. We was dropping stuff out there. Don't get it confused, yo. Me, Retry, everybody who played Gritty, Reese. We was out there, man. Sensei, when we played, we was catching bodies, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't definitely not a skill issue. The reason I'm saying the game mid, it's just not a next gen shooter to me. And I'm just like, we this deep into these generations. I need true next generation shooters, bro.
Yeah, I do not disagree with that. It's not next gen. This it's definitely not next gen.
I tell you what, finals gave me faith about Halo. You know, they said Halo was switching to UE5.
Yeah.
Finals give me faith. Like, yo, go play the finals. If you got a PS5 or Series X and S, just go play that.
Finals
game,
is
man.
smooth,
and it got the option. This is the biggest thing for me, right? As a shooter fan, they give you the option to cut off crossplay. To me, that is amazing. If I don't want to play with PC people, let me just play with my fellow Xbox people. Let me go play with people that's on my same system. I'd rather do that. I'm sorry. Like I don't want to. If you don't, that should be. That's why I'm mad at 343 because in Halo Infinite that should be an option. You know, Halo 5 wasn't even on PC, so why are you forcing me to play with them now? Like, let me have the option to cut that off and I'll wait for a larger pool to get in. That's just me. You know, there's a lot of cheaters out there on that side.
There's a ton of cheaters, dude.
The fact that you're a new shooter, not letting me cut that off, like Xdefiant, bro. Let me cut that. Off, bro. Like Xdefiant already has cheaters on the consoles too. They already got the Chronos. Everything's working. So even the Chronos is already happening over there too, which completely sucks. But that's why I'm saying that game about to die because you think I'm about to play a mid feeling. Quote unquote next gen, but really cross gen shooter.
I don't think it's gonna last.
It's trash. Everything about it is trash. The hit detection is trash. You get no regs is trash. The pings, like everything is trash. You don't even got a ping
console.
System.
Yes, PC gamers are loving that.
How do you not have a pinging system in that game? How can you not ping in that game?
I don't know. I would like some Battlefield pinging.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you don't got none of that, bro. It's 2024, bro. That's trash, bro. That's ass, bro. I'm sorry. Like, yo, shout out to Xbox getting Call of Duty. You know, it is blurry.
I mean,
it is blurry. Like that's why I say don't
publish
look
this game. It's coming from under their wheelhouse, essentially. Yeah. So it's actually impressive considering the games that they sometimes put out.
I'm surprised they put anything out. The most surprising thing I think is, even with the finals, this was surprising to me, is how smooth the game, the game mechanics actually are. Outside, that's probably the only thing that Xdefiant is really good at, in my opinion. That the finals also nailed too, which, like Nero was saying, like Halo possibly being the rumors of being in UE5. Finals gives me hope that if that were to happen, because nobody else is really doing that. But both of those games, in my opinion, have really good, smooth shooting mechanics, which is shocking to see outside of COD. Nobody touches COD. There's just something about COD. It's just buttery smooth. Nobody touches it. I don't care. Like, I'm a Fortnite guy. Even that isn't as smooth, in my opinion. But man, like COD. Yeah, COD will stomp everything when it comes out. That's just the way it is. I'm curious to see if these guys survive. What'd you say, Panda?
All this doom and gloom. Speaking of doom.
yeah. Well, let me just show everyone when you become a member our little vent here. This is the new thing we made. So that's the little animation you guys get when you become a new member. So I thought the timing on that was really good because, well, we got some topic about Doom as well. Exclusive Doom, The Dark Ages, to be revealed at Xbox Games Showcase. So, of course, once good news comes in, we always hear like bad news. I don't even know if I would consider this bad news. That Doom is going everywhere. I guess I expected that, but I think a lot of people didn't. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing Doom though. Anyone excited for that?
Expected to go everywhere. I mean, I look at it this way, right? If a game like Doom, the way it's always been multi-plat, I just think that Xbox is.
That's why I assumed it would. I guess. Yeah.
You know, why would you leave that money on the table? It just doesn't make financial sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, does anyone have an issue with Doom going over there? Like, you hold Doom close to your heart, where you didn't want it to go to PlayStation? Because I don't really.
Hey, listen. See, this where I got to come back in. I got to swing on back in and come to my Xbox brothers and sisters as gamers, man. It is okay. Do we want to be like Sony, or do we want to be better than them? Their strategy is failing. We've been leading the way. Trust the plan. Let them do what they do. Doom has never been a platform exclusive. You feel what I'm saying? We don't need to do all that. We can pick and choose. Why we need Doom to be exclusive when Elder Scrolls 6 is about to be exclusive? We good with that right there.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, go ahead.
The gameplay's fantastic in Doom, and they
so good.
Like Doom 2016 to Doom Eternal to if they put this game out and it's even better than Doom Eternal. But again, I feel like because of what this game is and the art style and everything like that, they need to push it everywhere because it's not as mainstream as people think it is.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely not.
The theme of this, like the Dark Ages, honestly, Doom in that sort of setting, thank you. Like medieval type. Mm-hmm. That's what it tells me is like medieval. I'm like, yes, Doom, medieval game.
That's amazing. Listen, I love Doom Eternal, but I personally feel like that's my favorite. I think Doom 2016 is my favorite.
Really?
And I love.
I mean, that's when it came back for me too. Doom 2016. I was like, "Yo, Doom is back, brother."
That's what got me back in right there, right?
Yeah,
I love Eternal. Like, yo, did you complete the 2 DLCs, the Ancient God?
I played the Ancient God. Was there another one after Ancient? Was there another one besides Ancient God?
Yeah, it's part 1 and 2.
Okay, I must have done the one. I tried to do the multiplayer. I didn't like it, but I like the DLC.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the like multiplayer, but I'm like a lot of these games that I love the shooters. I love the story. Like Halo, Infinite is the real first time I went super crazy in the multiplayer. I love Reach multiplayer as well, but I love the campaigns of these games, man. Like that both of those DLCs is fire, man. Like Doom is just goated. So a medieval Doom is about to be like about to be awesome. Like and no, I'm not mad that it's going to. Why I don't as a gamer, man. It's like, man, can I stop?
We get on Game Pass, baby.
Can I stop worrying about where games is going? I'm just worried about me playing these games, man.
Exactly, Nero.
Man, Doom going to PlayStation, man.
Who fucking cares?
Right? Why you spending time doing that, man? Did you beat Doom Eternal?
Probably not.
DLCs?
I bet you they didn't. I bet you those guys bitching didn't.
Listen. Let me tell y'all something. Them Doom Eternal DLCs kicked my butt, yo. Like really, that was tough to get through, man. Like them percentages is very low. So if anybody that got a problem with Doom going to PlayStation, I need to see that y'all beat that. I need to see.
Yeah, show the receipts
before you tell me beat them. Like since you're so worried about Doom, go ahead, Branson. Game Pass, the DLCs is an easy pickup. Support the devs, get it on sale. Yo, do that, and I want to see them receipts, man. Because don't tell me you worried about where the next. If you do that, then you don't give a fuck about where Doom going. You just happy to get Doom.
Facts.
Who play Doom is just happy to we getting a Doom. All this, like, we get it. Xbox said it's going to be a game-by-game basis. Phil Spencer said what he said. Sarah Bond said what she said. I'm not going to keep sitting around, like, trying to dwell and think about, like, I'm going to let them do what they do, what's best for the brand, what's best for the devs, and enjoy these games, man. And enjoying them Game Pass, man. Like, it's a wonderful time to be a gamer, man. It's a wonderful time.
id Tech is, like, just one of those, it is just one of those, studios that I think is slept on way too much. And like Panda was right, like Doom isn't like a huge seller, and I think that needs to change, because fucking Doom is you do not get much smoother outside of COD. Doom's it.
Don't listen,
like in the game, like outside of multiplayer, Doom's the level that everyone else wishes they could get to.
They could get to, man, for a single player.
It's that fucking good.
That's where they wish they could get. And look, bro, Doom Eternal is more next gen than all these shooters. If we talking about a shooter, look on Xbox, man, we got 4K, ray tracing at 60. You feel what I'm saying? And we got 120 on the X and S, bro. So it's like, bro, that's incredible right there, and that's some cross gen. That was, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, this built for the ground up, bro. These is true next gen games, man. You feel what I'm saying? They coming from Xbox.
It are wizards, bro. One of the happiest like acquisitions when they got them and all the other studios. I was like, fuck yes, Doom. They're so good. Oh man, I'm so happy to have them. But anyone else want to add anything else to the Doom conversation before we go into this IGN acquisition bullshit that's happening?
Let's hop straight to that. That's the thing we need to get on right now. We need to get on it, because let me just share this with you guys, right?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I'm so sick and tired of these bloggers, because I cannot call them journalists, because like I said, they lack the journalistic integrity. And what you've done is you've created the axis of evil. The trinity of the axis of evil is now complete.
It is complete.
That's what it is. It's now complete. And it's so amazing that these guys talk about monopolies. They've just monopolized the gaming media. They laid off a lot of workers.
Hey, wait. We talking about IGN acquiring those?
Yes.
Yes.
Listen.
The trinity of the axis of evil is now complete. They've now created what they wanted to do.
How dare you, Big Mambo?
Listen, man. I want to say IGN acquiring all that. I'm very let down by the CMA, and I'm very let down. By
where they at?
Thank you. I want to say nobody is talking about the real things. Let's talk about the real questions, man. The way they stood up, even at times I said, dang, are they true? Are they making sense? Is Microsoft becoming a monopoly? Should they be getting ABK? The way they was fighting so hard in court and just fighting so hard, that dumb waste of taxpayers' money, and then you turn around and let IGN just acquire all the meat, not a whole gaming media. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look,
all right, let me set the scene just in case nobody knows this. I very much doubt anyone in this room or in watching this doesn't know what we're talking about. But let me set the scene, and I'll let you let you guys go. It seems no industry is safe from consolidation. The largest target is gaming media. IGN Entertainment has acquired the website portfolio of UK publisher Gamer Network, which operates a number of beloved game-focused publications. That list includes GameIndustry.biz. I don't like them anyways. Eurogamer. Also don't like them. Rock Paper Shotgun, VG247, and the tabletop site Dicebreaker. The network also holds shares in sites like Nintendo Life and Digital Foundry, which I almost forgot about. Thank you, Nero, for reminding me of that.
What did I say to you? And I noticed, right? And who's their parent company? Ziff Davis.
Yeah, a lot of people bring that up. That's a good point.
Okay. But remember when Ziff Davis had credibility? Though you guys remember growing up what it was when Ziff Davis was an actual gaming publication network with GameSpot TV, which then eventually became ZD TV, which then became Tech TV, and then they acquired G4 and they became G4 Tech TV. When you had Adam Sessler and Kate Patello, and they had the real gaming journalists who actually played games, spoke about games objectively, spoke about new technology that was coming out. That was when we as gamers enjoyed gaming. But when you had these fanboys who grew up playing PlayStation, your Ryan McCaffreys and your Jeff Keighley's and those other clowns, who, number one, they're so biased and they don't even hide their bias, and that's what bothers me a lot about this, especially Eurogamer. Those guys,
Euro's really bad. Yeah,
they're absolutely horrible, man. You know, and so we have to call it out. That's why I'm glad you have channels like yourselves and others that
gotta call them out, man. I'm leading that fight against them, man. Like, yo, I've been. That's my whole reason for being here, man. I'm trying to combat and fight that narrative and all these hidden agendas and these reviews, man. Like, it's supposed to be about games. Is a game good? What type of experience is the game giving you? How do it perform? How is the story? How is just the love and everything that went into it? Is it a good game? Is it not? And every game is not for everybody. Some people might view games differently, but it's like, that's what you're supposed to go to reviewers for, you know? Like, I remember times like that when journalists used to want to be about games. What's the Game Informer magazines back in the day? I remember.
I love those. The covers were so beautiful.
And you had GameSpot. I remember as a teen growing up, right? And I mean, again, if you guys were my age, I remember when Lara Croft used to make the cover of the magazine back then. Of course, as a teen, your hormones were, oh, damn, look at the titties on that, you know? Like, that was the shit we used to do back then, you know what I mean? You know, but that was what it was about. We couldn't wait to get the new IGN magazine. We couldn't wait to get the new GameSpot magazine because we wanted to see the rumors of the, again, when you're going to, this is the height of the PlayStation N64 era, okay? And then when they were talking about the PS, first they were talking when the Dreamcast came out, and they were talking about the specs of it. Then there came the PS2. And people trying to figure out what the next console is going to be. When does Nintendo 2000 come out? Then they finally revealed the GameCube. Like, bro, that's what we grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, actual journalism.
That's what I'm saying, man. I miss when journalism was about what it was supposed to be about. Journalism.
What it was supposed to be about.
News.
You know why, Nero? You know why it changed? Because all these guys were making money back in the day. All these publications were making money. Now they're not. Now they are fucking. They were going the way of the news. They're going the way of the newspaper, and they were doing everything they can to survive for however long they can survive for, because they're all in trouble. They're all in deep shit. You know what I mean? So
that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing, right? They not selling and making money is because they sold out. They sold. You sitting over here lying to Xbox gamers, wanting to see Microsoft fail. Just the narrative, the antics, taking paychecks from Sony. This is what it all comes down to. Why would the media be so anti-Xbox? If the media is gamers, right, they would be for Xbox, because Xbox is putting out great games, and they for gamers with Game Pass. That's the best deal in gaming. Why would you be like standing against that? Why would you be trying to downplay that, right?
Because
let me cook real quick. Hold on, let me cook real quick. The console gamers is good. Why would you not be for that, right? They consumer friendly. You get Game Pass out of the load. You get true next gen games. So it's like you're getting all that. Why would you not be for that, right? You're not for the consumer, right? So you a sellout. You for Sony. Sony's giving you that bread. You feel what I'm saying? IGN's probably been owned by Sony for a little while. I don't know. They got cahoots going on, bro. It's a real deep conspiracy. So now Sony own the media. You feel what I'm saying? They're going to keep trying to fight. You can do all you want, bro, but you can't knock down Game Pass. You can't knock down Xbox, man. We eating good out here, man. You feel me?
Yo, David's saying IGN, GameSpot, and Digital Foundry are just bad at analyzing, reviewing games. Wasn't GameSpot? Wasn't the girl who reviewed Hellblade 2 from GameSpot? Wasn't she the same one that told everyone they should cancel Game Pass? Am I incorrect? What the actual fuck? I can tell you. Listen, I come from TV, and I had a lot of journalists for friends. Like, I worked in this industry for a long time, and I'll tell you right now, if you fucking did that shit back in my day, you're fired that fucking night. You are fired that fucking night. I promise you. You cannot say shit like that. You cannot do that. And these guys just don't give a fuck. They don't care anymore because it's all about hate clicks, because they're not real journalists, bro.
Man. They're not real journalists. That's where you got to come to the gamers and meet and people that have, like, come here, man. You know what I'm saying? Come to Game Pass Daily. Come to Red Dead Panda. Retry, Next Gen Nero. Shout out to Sheik, man. Come to the real gamers out here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, support us, man. Like I said, we doing our reviews. We trying to bring true, like, gamers need to hear the opinions of gamers, man. You feel me? You want to hear the news? Come to people that don't have a stake in it. People that don't have something to lose from being honest. When you got something,
fuck scores.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not doing scores for a reason.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I take away from the game as well. But I want to add to what Nero was saying. See, I want you to think of the Xbox tax like a state tax, right? You pay a state tax. But then there's a federal tax that you guys are missing, which is the Microsoft tax. The media has always been anti-Microsoft
since the 90s for sure. Yeah,
it's going to be considered evil. Like, no matter what good they do, they're considered evil. So that's why Xbox suffers from double taxation, man. You know, it is what it is.
That's a good point. I mean, the old school Microsoft is bad, and then they kind of set themselves up in the 90s to be that bad corporation, but they've come a long way to the point of being one of the best companies in the world to work for, but no one gives a shit anymore. It's like too bad. Yeah.
The Microsoft today is completely different from that Microsoft. Completely different.
Yeah.
You know, they're much more consumer friendly. You get so much value. You think about it. You sign up for Microsoft account, you get a terabyte of OneDrive storage, bro. Literally. Yeah. Where else are you gonna get that? You don't even get that with Google. Okay, you gotta pay for that if you want a terabyte of cloud storage. You're getting that for free. You have your Xbox account, so all those things are linked in. So I think a good friend of ours, Beast of Truth, he asked a question. When Steam players were saying, why do I need a PSN account? And he said, there is no reason to have a PSN account. There's a reason to have a Microsoft account because you get all this value with a Microsoft account. But why do you need a PSN account? But this is the things that the gaming media refuses to show in their commentary. Their commentary has always been Sony is good, Apple is good, Microsoft and Xbox is bad.
I mean, Apple. Even Samsung.
I love how you say, Apple.
Like, have their moments. Like what they did with their phones, like artificially like slowing your cell phones down so that you were upgrading. Yeah. When they got called out on that, you're like, both Samsung and Apple got called out on that.
Yep, as they should. Yeah. Oh man.
I'm so happy you guys are doing this because when Nero and I, we got together on Twitter, we said, look, we're gonna create something called Black Air Force of Gamers, where we're gonna talk about gaming on a more personal level and bring back that nuance of what gaming was. It was fun, and we have to protect our hobby.
Yeah.
If we don't, it's gonna die out.
Can we have fun with this shit already? Like,
yeah, man, that's why I say is people gamers or not. Because if you're a real gamer, then you can't let that gloom and doom get to you, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Instead of worrying about what IGN is saying about something, man, go hop in the game, man. We got so many great games.
Join our community, right, Nero? Join community game nights.
Join the community. Let me let y'all know, man. You know what I'm saying? Join our community. You know what I'm saying? That Discord link. Put that in the chat.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked on that.
I want to do something.
Hold up, real quick. Join that community because look, this where y'all can catch me. I'll be in there, man. I just be playing a little bit of everything, man. You feel me? You might catch me on anything from the finals. I might play on Mid Defiant. You feel what I'm saying? I might be on that. I don't know. Look, with Call of Duty coming to Game Pass, you know, we definitely out here. You know, Halo. It's so many games for us. You never know. We gonna have. That's the best thing about our community, man. Like we said, Xbox got so many communities within the communities, man. So whether you got a grounded community, people that just want to play grounded, people that just want to play, everybody welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? Gamers just gaming, man, uplifting one another. You feel what I'm saying? That's how we are now, man. That's what we do.
That's how we do it. Definitely join us, guys. We got multiple voice channels like in our Discord for anyone who wants to. You just go in there and just start playing, or go in there and just start talking to people. Everybody's fucking friendly. Everyone's just cool as shit in this Discord. So please join. Kieran717 with the $10 says, "Good chat. Love to hear from actual gamers. Appreciate you, man. Absolutely."
Friends. It's one of our good friends. Listen,
appreciate
I want to do some. I want to do something tonight for your listeners. All right. So listen, this is what we're gonna do. Panda, I want you to come up with a good gaming question. At the end of the night, and you guys, I gotta run soon. But listen, I want to give away an Xbox controller. So,
wow.
guys, come up with a really good question tonight. Your gamers get it. Whoever wins it, you send me the person's name, address. I will send them a one of those special edition Xbox controllers tonight.
Nice. Love to see it, man.
The question is, what is the last 5 digits of my number? Like, no, okay.
I thought you were just like going to say social security number for a second. Okay.
That's
1-800 hot lips.
Yeah, man, make it a good gaming question, because like I said, on our spaces we usually give away something. So since I'm here, I want to do that. So wait, let me see what's the latest controller they got going out right now. Let's see what it is.
Oh God, they just came out with a few more, right? I think so.
Yeah, man.
They're always coming.
We love that, man. You love giving
J.
back.
Duke gifted, brother. What's going on with that?
Hey.
Where is that?
Let's see what's the new controller, because I wanna do. Like I said, we always get back to the community, and that's why I love this community so much that I always tell people, look, we gotta share with each other. We gotta love each other, man. That's what this is about.
Thank you, J. Duke. Just gifted a Game Pass membership, man. Game Pass daily membership. Thank you. Appreciate that, brother.
Good
Thank you so much, man.
I love you, J. Duke. Love you, J.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. Definitely follow him.
Definitely.
Sigma Prime with the $10 says, just popped in. Let me say this. HP2 is a great game and very different to me, and Xdefiant ain't killing a damn thing. They need to do a lot more to pull that fan base, and I don't see that happening. Yeah, it's not going to. I don't think it's going to move the needle. I think go ahead, Ped.
Hey, Sigma, you be in the finals, don't you? My bad. I'm sorry. I think I see Sigma out there in the finals, man. You know what real next gen shooter is talking about. But go ahead, Panda. My bad.
I was just going to say, The Last of Us Part 2, their multiplayer, that freaking art is a COD killer, right? That was a COD killer. All they did
That's
was
a good point, Panda.
All right, so guys, what we're going to do, so Panda, we're going to give away the Fire Vapor Special Edition controller, okay? So that's what we're going to give away. So
that's the latest that came out, I think. Yeah,
the latest one.
Okay. That's gameplay.
All right, well, we'll get behind the scenes and we'll figure that all out, man. We appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. So I got to run. It's been a pleasure. I love you guys.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Sorry about all the technical difficulties today.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
Definitely.
No, man. That's cool, man. Like I said, I'll be here anytime you guys need me. I'm free. I'm free to jump on with you guys all the time. I'm free. I want to be part of this. I love this. Let's continue to build this community. And like I said, every Saturday I'll be willing to do a giveaway. So this Saturday we'll do an Xbox controller. Next Saturday we'll probably do a headset. We'll figure some things out as it goes.
Thank you, Sheik. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming by, man.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Later, brother.
You just want to point out, he says, thanks for joining Snap, Crackle, and Pop. This is the theme of this episode today.
They sponsored by Rice Krispie Treats.
Hey, the homie Rice Krispie pulled up, man. You know what I'm saying? Came and dropped
that's fucking funny. Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Yeah.
That's funny you say. Yes, sir.
Gritty Gaming, let's go.
Let's
see here. Gritty Gaming with the $2.
Oh, I fucking love it. Yes.
Yo, I
love you, Gritty.
Hey, make sure y'all go to his bio, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
His bio.
Good playing with Gritty too, man. I just played with him for the first time. I think it was yesterday.
Hey, yo, the Gritler is crazy. Hey,
yeah,
the Gritler is crazy, yo. Oh man, that's crazy.
I love it. Thank you guys. Thank you all the new subscribers too. I think we got one last topic that I at least want to go over, and that was kind of people talking about Xbox making changes to the Game Pass model after they add Call of Duty and possibly a price increase.
Oh wait, hold on. Before we talk about that, bro, did we talk about Avowed going to, oh, never mind.
Yeah, that was in the beginning.
Very quickly.
Okay. We did.
My bad.
Yeah, that was in the quick news. That was I think the last thing we did in the quick news. I guess I don't know if I guess you can call him an insider or whatever. Shinobi, a lot of you guys know Shinobi, claimed on Reset Era, take this with a grain of salt, guys, that the addition of Call of Duty to Game Pass will also give the Xbox the opportunity to refresh the structure accordingly. So I guess we could talk about this real quick. Let me get to the 3 panels. That way, it's just the 3 of us. I don't know. I mean, this wouldn't surprise me if, honestly, if there was a restructuring of the Game Pass and adding in COD. Maybe they don't want to lose like too much money on it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think Game Pass price might go up because of COD? Maybe not tomorrow, but maybe eventually. I don't know.
I mean, eventually it's gonna go up. You understand what I'm saying? We about to have next gen consoles. You get what I'm saying? We can have even more. When you get Elder Scrolls 6, and when you get, the price is eventually gonna go up. That's just every subscription price is going up. But I definitely don't think Call of Duty would be the reason that it go up per se. You feel what I'm saying? Like it'll be because all of the value in general, not just COD. Because right now, I still think their plan is about growing Game Pass, because Game Pass is already profitable as we see. It's profitable. It's the reason Xbox is having record breaking profits while having down hardware sales. Right.
Once they're in the door and they're there, that's when you want to look at rejigging the prices again.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Growing this, and my thing, right, is what Microsoft is why I say trust them. Let's see how Game Pass grows when we put Call of Duty in there. Let's before you make that increase, let's
let it cook. Let it do its thing.
I'm sorry, but even right now, I love the price of Game Pass that it is. But even if it was to go up right now without COD, screw Call of Duty. Just what I'm getting now and what I'm getting in the future, not even including Call of Duty, is amazing value. When you actually play these games, these indie games, the stuff you might not play, like Gritty pointed out earlier in the chat. Stuff that you would never take a chance on. Great.
That's my favorite part of it.
Maps. You feel me? Like we got good games and Lords of the Fall, and make sure you subscribe, cut that notification on. I'm gonna be reviewing that when that come in Game Pass. You feel what I'm saying? That just got overhauled. That's another Unreal Engine 5 game. So that came a long way. And I also wanted to point out on these new consoles that I gave Immortals of Avium a lot of flack. You feel me? I gave it a lot of.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? I gave it a lot of heat. But sometimes games can grow. But that is the first games on these consoles that is using FSR3 frame generation. So you can load into the game right now.
It did, yeah. He's got a big boost in frames.
We've got 60 FPS option on Starfield, and that's using FSR2. It hasn't yet switched over to.
And it hasn't even switched to 3 yet. Yeah, that's a great point. To what FarQ was mentioning here, that was talked about, but I do think, look, if you're a corporation and if you really wanted to raise prices, you just say you did it for another reason.
Hey, hold on.
I mean, it's not that hard.
If that's true, what FarQ said, we need to confirm that, because if the CMA and FTC did do that they can't increase the price anytime soon. I love that. Shout out to them. I guess them sons of guns.
The one thing that they did right.
The one thing that they did right. I hope that is in there.
Coming through, even from Jim Ryan was saying like prices are going to go up and stuff and things like this. And I think there was talk around price increases for the subscription around that. Yeah. And so I think there is going to be a price increase at some point, as with any subscription service. But it's not justifiable yet, or justifiable as soon as COD joins, because again, they need to get you in that front door. And in order to do that, it's got to have great value as a conversation point there, a great value proposition. And that's what they need at this point in order to help shift people away from not using Game Pass as a service.
I did see somebody, it might have been Paris, I can't remember who said this. Somebody said this on Twitter, and they said, why wouldn't you, if it was all about Call of Duty, which I agree with Nero. I don't think it's all, Call of Duty's a big one. Let's not lie to ourselves, right? That's the juggernaut. Someone said, why don't you take the price of Call of Duty for the year and divide it by 12? And I'm like, I don't like that idea. I'm like, I don't want it to go up like $5 a month personally. I could see like $2, maybe it goes to $19.99 eventually.
Like, people got to understand, right? As a business strategy, that's not what's really gonna be what make the price, go up. It wouldn't Call of Duty is huge, but it's like Call of Duty is such a money maker where that's gonna bring in loads of income for Xbox.
It's all for the MTX is Call of Duty. That's where it makes all its money.
Like just the way it sells, and that's why it makes sense that it's gonna be a cross-gen game because, like we said, look, most of the PlayStation user base is on the PlayStation.
That's right.
4.
I don't even know if we mentioned that, Nero. I don't even know if we mentioned that tonight. I mean, I'm sure people know, but
we briefly
did we did? Okay,
but we should dive into that. Like most of the PlayStation fan base is on the PS, and that's why I say most of Xbox current users is probably definitely on Series and consoles and stuff like that. It's more Series X players on Xbox than it is PS5 players on PlayStation. Yeah. Like half of the Call of Duty sales on PlayStation is on the PlayStation 4. Like, come on, bro. That's what's really holding back. I was told by all
that's
these
what's holding it back.
The Series S is what's holding this stuff back. And then you turn around and get something like Hellblade, you feel me, on the Series S, something like Forza Motorsport. You get all this value, all these bangers over here, man. Like that's tough, bro. We've been stopped developing Xbox One consoles. You feel me?
This I know for a fact was during because I covered the FTC trial stuff to nauseum. It sucked. So a lot of the stuff I forget. This one I remember clear as day. Yep, they said they only needed 2 million subscribers in Game Pass to make up for Call of Duty, which is laughable to me because that is going to be so easily attained. In my opinion, it's not even funny. Like we could say all day long that there's not going to be this mass exodus of people going over to Game Pass. And I don't think there will be, but there are sure as shit will be at least 2 million people, even if from a PlayStation 4 side, maybe upgrading into the Xbox ecosystem. I do think there'll be 2 million people easily when COD goes in the Game Pass. I think that's a fucking slam dunk easily 100%. To happen.
Yeah, that's it's gonna be more than that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's gonna be, Game Pass is about. First of all, let's talk about consoles. Xbox console sales is about to go up for one. People talking about down hardware, this, that. Yeah,
we went up with Starfield. We heard Starfield was their highest boost. If it went up for Starfield, it's definitely going up for COD, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people is gonna start grabbing Xboxes and getting Game Pass because once they get Game Pass to play COD, they're gonna see how much other value is in there.
Series S is gonna fly off the shelves, dude.
Series S is gonna fly.
It's gonna fucking fly.
The value is insane, especially that black. I hope they stop manufacturing that white Series S with half a terabyte. If you got just a straight up black Series X with the 1 terabyte of storage, that's a steal, man. Put that out there with COD and Game Pass subscriptions bundled, man. Come on, man. That's gonna.
I think they're gonna keep the other one because the other one's gonna drop down to like $200, and then that is gonna sell so goddamn much. Like a Black Friday sale of even the white one at like 200 because wasn't the black one 350 when it came out? I don't know what it's at right now.
Yeah, but see, the black one should be 390. I mean, it should be 300, 299, and the white one,
which it probably will be.
The white one should be 200 or 250.
Yes,
you should drop that to 250 because that storage difference is very important. So
I agree, especially with COD.
Yes. So you can only have COD if you got that white. If you still selling that white one, you need to go ahead and you got to give 100 gigs or give $100 back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have that storage. So
that's the only thing I want COD to stop being is bloated AF. It just takes up so much room.
Yeah. It is very bloated. I don't disagree with that. It is crazy. Arlstein saying, seeing they haven't even sold a million consoles in 3 months, I sure hope they sell more consoles. Yeah, I mean, look, it's about first party content coming out. It's about the zeitgeist games. That's COD. It's a huge
Starfield. They will sell with Hellblade 2, but COD is going to be their big seller.
100%. Like we can't, whether you like COD or not, you can't avoid. It's like Minecraft. It's a force of its own. It's a force of nature. You can't. It's a GTA type of situation. You cannot avoid that. I was like, they'll sell millions. I think
that is on PlayStation stage for COD will have the fact that it's under them. This is an Activision Blizzard game, but they're going to be reminded that it's Microsoft who owns.
Yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
That's that marketing everybody want to.
You gotta market the shit out of COD, dude.
They will. People talking about them marketing Hellblade. Like I said, at the end of the day, good games speak for themselves, right? Like good games. But something like COD, you got to throw that in people's face.
People very different budgets, though, right?
Hell out of Hellblade 2's marketing, but it's been marketed since 2019. Everyone lost their mind when they showed what those art assets were in Unreal Engine 5 when it showed on the stage for the Game Awards when they also announced the Series X right there. And then we've had consistently been fed information about this game over the last 4 years, and they're like, where's the marketing? And it's like, well, I think they were right. The Ninja Theory was doing like a screenshot or something each day for the whole month leading up into this, and then it just kind of just all the marketing just went right up to the end, because no matter how you space it, the marketing, when you look at it for a game releasing, people are so hyped towards the end of it, towards that time that the game is releasing, that they're looking for content and they're looking for that marketing within the last 1 to 2 weeks. And that's where we just had massive marketing on Hellblade 2. And I think they did a great job. What's not doing a good job for the marketing in that is people who just don't know why they played this game. You played this game because you liked the first one. You played this game because you were wanting to look at the visuals. You played this game because you wanted to experience something that wasn't just your stock standard every copy and paste style game that's out there.
You wanted to experience a true masterpiece, true next gen.
Definitely next gen.
A true piece of art. You wanted to appreciate a true piece of art, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's what Hellblade is. Hellblade is just a beautiful piece of art. And I just absolutely love that, for Xbox fans, for Ninja Theory. I wish them all the success on this game. Like I said, $50, that's definitely a steal. I hope it sells well. I hope all of that, man. But what I will say, where I feel like Xbox has been dropping the ball, people is always saying, oh, well, shout out, I seen somebody in chat said Hellblade won't sell Series X's and stuff like that, right? My whole thing with this,
I agree with that.
I agree with that. I'm gonna say that. No, listen, hold up. I don't agree with that, because Microsoft is stupid. Start putting out custom Series S's and X's for these fucking games. These consoles like that, people is
they did them dirty. They didn't even do a controller, dude. Like, how are you not going to at least do like a Hellblade?
Hellblade themed color controller?
That's what I'm saying. It's not
even red.
It's bullshit.
Nah, that's not it.
It's not even just Hellblade though. Like, I'm talking about all these games that people say won't sell. Put out a grounded theme Series S. Put out these themed Xboxes around to make everybody Xbox they have unique and different and just dope. Start putting these skins on your consoles as you also discount them. Make them worth people just going to grab. The value and everything is there, but people say, like, people who love Hellblade to the point where they is passionate about it, if they got a Series S or an X, they might go trade in their X and get the you feel me? They might,
or at least like the wrappers, like the $50 wrap, like the Like, where was that? I expected that for every first party. I was disappointed to not see that for Hellblade. It's a little annoying.
I'm gonna sell Xbox. I love y'all, but chill out on the controller budget. Y'all balling on the controller budget. We got all type of controllers and stuff like that. Now give us some console themes to go with them controllers. You
Honestly,
feel me? The same way you giving us. My bad. I just had to get that off, man.
You're all good. No, Hellblade 2 themed console would have sold so well because of all the symbols. You could just there's so many ways that you could design that console as a whole. And like, how with Halo it even had like the black light option for it. You could like blacklight on that as well with some of the symbols in Hellblade 2.
See, I have to push back on that because of exactly what Mo says. This is why I push back on that. But what's the budget, right? We keep forgetting that a lot of times we always say like Microsoft, like they're letting everyone do like their own thing. So a lot of these guys are budgeting from themselves, and I just don't think Microsoft would have put out a console.
I think that's not cheap. Hold up, man. That falls on Microsoft, bro. Like, come on.
I agree. It should.
That falls under good marketing. If you're not gonna put. Like, people always want Sony.
But you're talking about
stuff on buses and billboards and stuff like that. Like, bro, all you doing is putting a few custom Like you already putting Series X's out there. What is it to throw up a theme Series X? Like, bro, the fact that we don't have any, you can really just go and shop and get different looking. It's just
besides SpongeBob.
Besides the SpongeBob one, like, bro, that's not cool, bro.
Which was selling for $700.
That is a missed opportunity, bro. That is a missed opportunity, bro.
Like,
that was at $700.
They can make like just make 100K, make 100K Hellblade things, put them all out. No, just put $1 million in them joints,
like a limited edition type of thing.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Put them over places, bro. People gonna come in and see that. People is gonna grab that, bro. Let me just
ask you this: I'm stepping away from custom consoles and custom controllers and that. Mm-hmm. After watching and playing Hellblade 2, what is your excitement level for, I guess, the visual fidelity that will potentially be on offer for Gear 6?
Way higher now. Like, I mean, it's Coalition, so I expect... I mean, they're a huge team. They're supposed to be on a way different level than Ninja Theory, and there's a lot more of them. So and it'll definitely be at least 60 frames a second. And idiots out there saying that it would be 30. I'm super fucking excited, man. Coalition is the top dog outside of Epic. It's Coalition.
The set pieces in the story. That's what they need to hit home.
Bring me back my dude, bro, shooter. That's what I want. This is why I'm excited for the collection. That's why I want to see the Marcus Phoenix collection. I do think we will see that for sure.
If we see that, that's right. If you do that, you need to make Gears themed Xbox Series X's and
100%.
Put that up on the website right after the. You feel what I'm saying? Put up call it what they should do. This is what they should do, people. Like, they need to hire me. Phil, come chat with me. Look, bro, after the showcase, put out a tweet of some custom Black Ops Series X's and Series X's and S's, right? And put them up on pre-order right then and then, bro. Like, let people do that. Them joints gonna say.
Gears 1S themed controller was fantastic. The way they did make it looking like the ice with everything. So good. Even the Minecraft console was fantastic as well.
Yeah, that's true. I think they just do controllers because they got the design lab, and I think it's just easier for them to do it, and I think it's a lower barrier of entry. I think that's why we have a gajillion. Nobody comes close to how many fucking controllers are out there outside of Xbox. It's insane. I'm fine with it. Like, I don't care. Like, have at it.
Gears controller, like the Elite Series Gears controller, original one was fan-fucking-tastic with the grooves and the black and red, and it was gorgeous. And I would love another Gears custom Elite controller.
I definitely agree. I will also say this, man. I'm super excited. Shout out Grizzly, man. I'm super excited for Multiverses.
Forgot about Multiverse, dude. I legit forgot about it.
I'm out here. Hey, look, that's another next gen game. They ported Multiverses over to Unreal Engine 5. So, you know, this re-release, this delay was worth it to hold off, to reevaluate things. You know, you got Joker in there, so you're gonna get out. Me personally, shout out to the homie Reese. You know, hey, community, man, make sure y'all get in that Discord because I ain't ducking no fades and Multiverses. I ain't ducking no. I will get Batman. I will put hands and boomerangs all over y'all. Hands, feet, and boomerangs. Like, I really, it'll go down out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
He says, "Here we go." Talking that shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you feel me? Shout out to them Unreal Engine 5 multiplayer games, man. Multiverse is about to be another one of them. I hope everybody get out there, man. You feel me? We gonna get out there. Retry gonna get out there. What you gonna? Hey, Retry.
I'm gonna try it again.
You gonna try it on PC?
I'll try it on both, probably. I always try everything on both.
If you play Multiverses on PC, I'm gonna have to fuck you up, man. I ain't gonna go. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to.
I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna practice and kick Nero's ass.
It's gonna go down. Nah, but listen, yo, community. We was really out there in Crossfire X, yo. Like, Panda, you got to get in here.
Xdefiant.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I love, dude. It's like Freudian slip. Like, that's the third time.
I'm sorry. We bringing up Crossfire now?
Hey, I mean,
man,
he hates it so much. He hates it so fucking much. He keeps calling it Crossfire X. It is not that bad.
I haven't played it. I'm sorry. I am just really, I downloaded Xdefiant, but I'm actually more just excited for Hypercharged.
Oh, definitely. Because
I'm with you.
It's gonna be a better game.
When I was growing up, I played with all of my brother's Transformers, his Ninja Turtles, every little thing that he had as his action figures. I preferred to play with those over Barbies every day of the week. They were so cool.
That's why we love you, Panda, because you're cool as shit. Farky says, you guys going to play Pony Tamer when it comes out? Probably.
If it's on the Game Pass, I definitely will check it out.
Yeah, I'll try it. If it's a 5-hour banger, I'll do it. Ranked.
Look. Let me see. Big man. Listen, I'm going to let you know right now, man. No.
I don't fuck with ranked. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm telling you, I'm not fucking with Halo at the moment, bro. I put so much time into Halo over the last couple of years. I need a break, bro. I need some true next gen things. Shout out. That's why I say shout out to the finals, man. I'm excited for Call of Duty coming to Game Pass. This is perfect. Let them cook on Halo on the next game. You know, they say they wanted to move to UE5. Halo Infinite, at the end of the day, it is crossplay as good as it was. It was the best shooter on the market for a while. You feel what I'm saying? For a good long time until I say, something like, finals. And
they need to fix the network issues at the moment. Yes, they did that big patch and it helped with some desyncing and other stuff, but it's intermittent as hell and it's sporadic as hell. And sometimes I can be partway through a game and everything's hitting and everything's working, and then something shifts with the network.
Yep.
And then I'm like,
we've seen it. Gosh, I've been there with you, Panda, while we were playing it. Fucking those issues are crazy.
Fix it.
Yeah.
I love Halo. I haven't touched it. I've been on my Diablo 4 vibes because obviously Halo's so
good. Another first party banger. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out Panda, yo. Diablo 4, another Xbox first party banger, yo. That game is a masterpiece, bro. They absolutely killed it with this season, man. If anybody trying to get in Diablo, I'm trying to hit a level 100 for the first time. I'm with my rogue. I'm creeping up on level 7.
What level are you at the moment?
I should have played with us last night.
64. Man, look, I'm gonna be.
I think you were sleeping,
man. Like I am just grinding at the moment. I think I'm level 80 something.
Okay, all right. Okay, Miss Level 80. You can calm all that down.
Hey, Jen was level 97 last night, and she was playing with us, and she was just like, "You need to do this, you need to do that," and she was doing everything, and I was like. It's deep, I'm just like a glass cannon at the moment. I do damage, but one shot hits me in some areas.
That was me last night. I was getting carried from Galveston, and Variable was playing with us, and holy fuck, literally anything hit me once, insta dead.
I'm trying to get in there. I'm down for some Diablo, man, tonight after the show, man. Like, Retro, can you put the link to the Discord in the chat? Is it
hold on.
Be like 30-40 minutes after the show. I'm happy to jump on Diablo with you.
Okay,
I might do that as well.
I got some coffee. I'm gonna warm up, man. It's gonna be a all night. Look,
is it all black coffee?
ADS, man. Look, I mean, up all night aiming down.
I just love that because at the beginning of the show, before we went live, Nero's screen was just all black.
Yeah,
it was all black.
That's what you made me think of when you said it was all black coffee. I was like, his screen was all black this morning.
Yeah.
Let me put that. Let me put that in there.
See you, like you're not there. Like I'm right here. I'm in the camera. I'm like,
I
see glasses floating.
I'm like, I'm not falling for this shit.
You know, I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Right, everything's so addictive, and so much fun in comparison to how the game launched. It's such a good game. Now, like this is how the season should have been. This is what it should have been like.
Yeah, much faster grinding. I'm all about it.
Let me say this though.
Something else to play.
Panda, I definitely agree with they should have fixed this, but what a lot of people don't give Diablo credit for is it being a masterpiece. Like the core game, the feel of it, the look of it, the amount of like content. Even a lot of people don't do the little side quests and the little blue exclamation marks. It's just so much content. It's like day one, Diablo was a great game. They definitely took a minute to figure it out, get the seasons right. Like I said, I liked it. The vampire season, that was dope. But the first season, I wasn't like, I kind of got burned out because I was on Diablo heavy when it dropped. It's like I said, it was a like a masterpiece. They really put a lot of
you know that first scene that we all saw when they first announced Diablo 4, and you first get introduced to the fact Lilith comes alive, and it's that sacrifice scene. That side quest where you get to go to that place where they all died was so cool. I was like, Yes.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that to be in game. Like after you see it, I did not expect that. Yeah, Diablo is top tier, man. Like just thinking about Diablo gets me excited for the next Diablo. I know it's not out forever. But I'm like, oh my god, these visuals are so
Diablo,
good.
it's so good, but even this is a cross-gen game. Like that's crazy.
Right? Yeah.
Like as good as this is, like it's a cross-gen game. That's crazy, man. Like,
all right.
I love that. I love it.
Yep.
Are we calling?
I think we're calling it. Thank you guys for coming out, man. Like it was a fun show. We had to give Hellblade its flowers because we're seeing it get just torn up in the industry right now, and I don't appreciate it. So if you want to come here to hear awesome Xbox takes and us praise the good games that are actually good games, you're in the right place.
Let me ask everybody a favor that's in here too, man. We got 140 people. Let me get 100 people, man. Go to the channel and hit that Hellblade review that I did, man. You know, it's a great review for the channel, man. It's
a really good review, man.
It's better than any IGN, Kotaku, any review from them people that y'all watch, them biased hidden agendas. It's a great review, man. Got more content like that coming, man. Cooking up some stuff for my channel. Look, I got discussion videos I want to do as well, man. Look, Starfield, man. I gotta discuss Starfield while that's still my game of the generation, man. After all the games we done got,
angry rant shortly video soon, right?
Definitely got it. Yeah, I gotta let people know why I'm not leaving Xbox, bro. I'm tired of everybody like this gloom and doom.
Nero's gonna be like, you know what really grinds my gears? Like I start one of those.
You know what really grind my hard drive? You know what I'm saying? You know what really grind my SSD? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna let people know, bro. That
SSD's got no mechanics in it like that, so there's no grinding going on. You take your mechanical hard drive somewhere else, Nero.
Look, people piss me off when they say the Xbox tax don't exist. Like it's so much proof. It's so much real like facts and factual proof, and it's the same people. I'm sorry, can't nobody that work at IGN tell me the Xbox tax don't exist. I'm sorry, you work for a biased company. You feel what I'm saying? Now that IGN parent company is the parent company of all these. I'm sorry, but all of their stuff is just not worth listening to, man. You know, that's why we got to support us, the real gamers, the real podcasters, the real communities and stuff. You know, like I said, click that Discord link we threw in the chat. You feel me? Catch us out here. I'm making sure I stay up and drink coffee because I got to play with Panda, man. Our time zones be different, so you be missing.
They are. It's tough,
you know. So, definitely.
I mean, after Hellblade 2's launch and such, you can definitely see a lot more people realizing about the Xbox tax, especially with that post Fratanga.
Yeah. Shout out to Fratanga, keeping it real. Yeah, and shout out to our members. Thank you guys, everyone who subscribe. We appreciate you guys so much, and all of our channel members. We're only in episode 11, and we already got a dozen members. We got a bunch of new subscribers. We've got a bunch of super chats. So thank you guys for supporting the small creators, man. It means the world to us. It really does. But Nero, let everyone know where they can find you, brother.
Next Gen Nero, man, on everything, man. Twitter, Next Gen Nero. You know, I be having great takes, you know, really non-biased takes, you know, coming at the media, being fair, being honest about what's going on. You know, plenty of gameplay. If you're on Twitter and every time you open your timeline, you see some BS. If you want to see some real gamers and some real gaming topics, you know, follow Panda, follow Retry, follow the Game Pass Daily Twitter account. Follow me, Next Gen Nero, man. A lot of games. I show what we call aim down sights, man. Like we've been catching bodies in Xdefiant. It's easy. I was just catching bodies in the finals last night with the homie Reese. It's easy. We out here in Diablo. We grinding. You know, it's plenty. It's just, you know, a beautiful thing, man. I love the gaming community. I love our community, man. So we out here.
And we're growing, man.
We growing.
It's great.
Make
that
sure
Discord's starting to pop off.
Oh, yeah. Listen, make sure y'all subscribe to the Game Pass Daily channel and make sure you check out the other videos that's there. I've been saying this over every episode, right? Panda, Retry, have I not? I've been saying Retry videos that he do about the news of the Game Pass games that's coming to Game Pass is very well done. Like those are really good videos. So this is your one-stop shop for great. You got a great Xbox podcast. You get the Game Pass news that's coming. It's the reason it's Game Pass daily. You can keep up with what's coming. You got a podcast where we talk about the latest news, man. It's a beautiful community. You got a beautiful panda on the screen.
A beautiful panda
every night. You know what I'm saying?
Ned did panda, right? As according to Fuck You.
Yes,
exactly. Ned dead
after
panda.
last week's show, which was insane.
Ned dead, that's fire, man. That's Ned dead. If I make a soccer account somewhere, it's gonna be Ned dead. You already beat me to it, though.
He did. Like,
he
it's one
did.
of the channel member names. Like, if you see that, Ned did panda was the channel.
He cracks me up, man. I love that dude.
Let me just slide. I want to slide us out. Just move, man. I just want to. It's just a great time to be a gamer, man. You know, I just want to get that off.
Yeah.
Like, you know, listening to this wherever you at, we really appreciate y'all, man, coming out, supporting us, you know, as we grow. We making huge strides. Only, what is this, 11 episodes in? Like, this is beautiful, man. We got a lot of games on the way. Just like Xbox got a roadmap, we got a roadmap. You know, Xbox is feeding the content creators, you know, and that's why I love our community, because the entire community will now get to play Call of Duty. You won't be left out. You won't be like, man, I can't afford COD, so I can't play with my homies. We know times is rough, man.
It's tough.
That's why we appreciate the super chats. We appreciate everybody who become members. That means a lot to us. But we get that time and stuff. So the fact that our entire community will be able to be on stuff like, you know, Call of Duty, this is Call of Duty is where it belongs. It's back on Xbox. So we're all
back home, baby.
Man. You know, it's beautiful, man. Gaming is in a beautiful state, man. You know, Dragon's Dogma 2 and Hellblade 2 in the same year. Two huge, like amazing games. You know, we've been
Stalker 2 as well this year.
Exactly. So Tekken this year. That was like, we just got so many great games. You know, it's so many to name. And
absolutely.
Nero, you have summoned me.
Hey, look, man. My guy Ned Dad Nanda, man. We in cahoots, man. Listen, a lot of people don't know, but that's my dog,
change the profile
man.
picture, though. Yeah, I'm not comfortable with that.
It's the picture that kills me. I can't stop staring at it, bro.
Yeah, that's hilarious. And I
love it.
I want to say, man, I hope everybody takes some time as well to hit the stars, man. Everybody go check out Starfield, play that 60, man. Yo, play them settings. Listen, follow me on Twitter, yo, because if you love Starfield, I'm about to put out my Starfield settings for my XP. I think I'm getting about like maybe plus 20 XP or something like that. It's very realistic, right? I can only sleep and heal if I'm on my ship. Eating food doesn't help my health. It only makes me fed and hydrated. So now it's a reason to go shop for food and build up on that. You know, the accessibility options, you know, I changed my weight capacities to carry more, but it cancels out the loss of XP for that because I got the enemies on hard. And now I'm changing my.
Are we Star Trek? What are we doing?
I just saw.
I know. I saw it, Jada.
Like,
Yo, but with all the changes they made to Starfield, look, it's like it feels like a real simulation now, man. Like,
wait for it. I'm sorry.
Oh my god! Oh, I love you, Panda. That's why you're here. Oh my god. She literally scissored herself.
Legit though, man. It's like, yo, for real, guys. Like, look, y'all. I'm gonna post a picture of my settings on X, right? Shout out Elon, man. You feel what I'm saying? On X, you know, Twitter. I'm gonna put out a screenshot of my settings, yo, and it makes the game very realistic. Like I said, now having to eat and drink to stay hydrated, to stay and it's not even just about just being hydrated and fed. Like the food literally give you like bonuses, you know, improve your carry rate if you fed and stuff like that. So, man, it's a lot of accessibility options to make the environments more deadly. It's just so much stuff that it's ridiculous. That's why I say I got to put a screenshot of my settings, and I'm gonna put that on X for everybody to check.
Can someone please like screenshot the setting for adjusting your view mode when you're talking to people? I was like looking for that, going, how do I get out of this like front person? I want to see what the third person option is for during this conversation.
I believe they changed that though. I believe
they did change it, but I don't know where the setting is to toggle it, because you can switch between both.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ned Dead Panda. Yeah, thank you. I do appreciate the
Yeah, I had to sing the tune for Starfield, man, and like we said,
it's gonna be this. He's gonna go find this shot of me doing that, and he's gonna make that.
You should probably stop doing that, Panda.
Stop doing that. He just got you. He just got you.
You know how quick he is.
That just for that one. Yeah.
Panda, let everyone know where they can find you. Besides you,
Star Trek World. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
You can find me on the Aim Down Sights podcast. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Xbox. Currently, like Diablo 4, because that is my jam at the moment. Oh, fucking obsessed with that game.
Such an amazing game. Beautiful first party game. Panda, that is a first party game, right? Can we talk on that?
We own that? We own that?
That's us.
Yeah. That's ours. That's us.
Diablo? That's us. Okay.
Well,
green, baby.
As soon as it went into Game Pass.
Oh yeah. I love that. I love that first party. I love that organic growth. Diablo just organically grew when it came to Game Pass. The highest player base
That's true, it did.
for Diablo became Xbox overnight. That's why I say Steam numbers do not reflect the Xbox people. You get what I'm saying? PC players, I love y'all. Y'all like our cousins, but y'all not our brothers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all numbers don't reflect what we do over here. That's why I say Hypercharge got potential to do really good. You know, it's going to be a really dope game. And even if they ever do come to Game Pass down the line, get your money. That's the beautiful thing about Game Pass. It's not mandatory.
Community game night.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 100%. That is something we have got to do Hypercharge for community game night. It screams community game night to me.
And where can we find you, Richie? Because apparently this week you're very new to the scene.
I've only been here for 5 minutes, Panda. So you might be able to find me in a few places.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You know, funny enough, after they talked all that shit, then invited me to the podcast. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Sure. Anyways, you guys can find me on Twitter, GamePass_daily. And here, you guys can find me here. And of course, you guys can find me podcasting with these guys. You guys can find me on Discord talking shit and just having fun. Please join the Discord, guys. Like we're trying to grow that community of people who are actually playing games together. Do not be afraid to go into the chat if you see someone and just say hi, introduce yourself. Like everybody's friendly. I'm telling you right now, in this community. So
I want to also say it's multiple voice chats. So if you come in,
there's multiple,
and it's just people playing Xdefiant, and you feel like, okay, this is different. Like even if y'all want to request it, this is what I say. We got communities within communities. If we got people that only want to come in to play Diablo or only come in to play the finals, let us know in the don't be like hesitant to use your voice. Let us know what type of change you want, because if it's enough people that only want to play Diablo, we can have a dedicated Diablo voice chat. We can have a dedicated
can do whatever we want.
You know, we can have dedicated voice chats for specific games, so you can focus in on what you came in here to play.
Those dedicated OnlyFans chat going.
We can, as well, feed pictures, whatever you want.
Red Dead Panda got some things coming out. You know, you'll be surprised what you might see. You know,
I just do everything for free. I don't even have an OnlyFans account.
And that's why you're so popular.
Panda, you don't just give it away. Just do it for free. I love it. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. Go ahead, Darryl.
Man, look. See, that's the problem. Well, that's the problem with you young cats nowadays, Richie. Always so ready to wrap it up.
Thank you for calling me young. I appreciate you.
Let me just look, before we go, man, I just want to say, man, love to Retri, love to Panda, my co-host, man. Y'all are awesome, man. I love doing this with y'all. I love this community that we're building. You know, I just love, Flap Slap coming soon, yo. Hey, Flap Slap in the back. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
she loves saying that. Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Just shout out. I just want to give a shout out to my co-host, man, the amazing Retri and Panda, man. We out here.
Appreciate you, brother.
We appreciate you, and I
appreciate everybody. Yes,
including the ones that make it possible to have the show and us prove them wrong time and time again with really bad takes. I appreciate those people because they give us content every week.
Don't stop what you're doing, is what you're saying.
Oh my gosh, can I just love this? Like, Jay Duke, yes.
Yeah.
If you're a member, we need to turn this into some joke thing now.
Yeah.
For everybody for everybody that's here, I'm happy. Before we left, Yobi said he will be hooking us up with a code for hypercharge to give away. So for the 126 people that's still in here, and for y'all that will listen after, if you made it this far to the end, first of all, you're a real one, and you deserve and worthy to get that code. So we will be doing a giveaway for hypercharge for the community to support that game. Shout out to the brother Yobi, really great guy.
Thank you, Yobi. Appreciate you, man.
Making it's possible, man. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the entire community, man. Shout out to everybody on this for this great episode, man. You know, and to the haters, you know.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Just like I said.
See ya. You might need that as an animation on the screen.
We might actually. You know what? I think I'll make that one. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Yobi. Appreciate you, man, and thank you for doing the giveaway when we do that. We'll definitely figure that stuff out and make sure everyone gets a chance to do that. But. Yeah, great episode, guys. Appreciate you. And we will see you on the next episode of the Aim Down Sights podcast. Peace.
Whoa.
Later.
Bye.